Hello there, it is Musty Hobbit. It's Tuesday night, and it is time for another Cartridge Club Hangout. Sending outward to people now. How are you? I've been a little busy, if you can't tell, disassembling this room, and it is going to be an ongoing process. I anticipate that I will be working on that throughout the evening. So hopefully there's a ton of people so that we can have some good conversation. Lots of audio breakup. That's not good. I wonder. Okay. Let me just check on some things here. Thank you. I had a little of this when my stream started during last weekend, and I don't know if it has to do with, because I don't have other things running. My wife is streaming something upstairs, but hopefully that's not the case. But good call, maybe I'm a robot. I hope it's not bad. Here, I'm going to try the changing the microphone to the camera and see if that's any better. Maybe we can isolate the thing. Okay, switching it to the camera now. Let me just see. Better, worse? Better, worse, better, worse. And we wait. Better. Okay. Maybe I don't use the mic this week. If it's clear, then we'll just use the camera. Disconnect this. Snowball failed me. Kind of wanted to switch to a Yeti one of these days anyways. Because all the serious people use Yetis, right? But anyways, so I'm in the process tearing all this down. A lot of it is already in bins and has already gone to a storage unit. So that's a weird feeling. I don't know if I'm comfortable yet with the fact that it's not in my house, but everything will be okay. It's locked. I double checked it. But anyways, yeah, I'm allowed to keep a few things back, and that's the modern stuff. So I still have my Xbox One. I still have my PS4. The other things will. The other things that I'll have my Switch, but I put the dock, I put the dock and all of that away, so I can play Switch in handheld. I keep anything else? I think everything else is gone. It's bizarre. Nope. Chirping. Hold on a second. Hold up. Yeah, sorry, I don't have a ton to talk about right out the gate. I thought there were people who were going to be here immediately. That was what I understood. But I've got a lot in store for you guys over the coming weeks. In particular, I think I've got it's like I don't know how many parts this series is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 16, 17. I have a lot of video content on deck for you guys, so I am hoping the direct link. Isn't the direct link on the tweet? Thought it was on the tweet. This is riveting, riveting theater here. What am I looking for? Jared, I'm going to have to find your email address out of my email because I thought I had it. I know I have it. It's in here somewhere. Okay, one of these days I'm going to figure this out. Jared, if you want to kick me your email address in the Twitter, unless it's in the Twitter, maybe that's where I need to go. Yeah, that's what I'm going to need to send you a direct link there. But yeah, what else is going on? I know a lot of people are excited about Black Panther. I did not get a chance to see it this weekend, so therefore I am going to try to keep spoilers from showing up here. Please, if you're in the chat, don't do it.
Black Panther?
Yes.
I haven't seen it yet. Save me.
Okay. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm just asking people, be considerate and don't do that to people.
Yeah. I meant to see it by now, but I haven't.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
You didn't see it either?
I didn't even have an opportunity to. I've been swamped. So if it's not obvious, it's not obvious back here.
Yeah. I wouldn't have been surprised if you put the Hangout off today.
I can do. I mean, here's what I'm hoping is that there's at least 3 or 4 people who can carry on the conversation. I can mute the mic and I can do some work, and then jump in as needed. I need to clear this wall. Whoop. I need to clear. There we go. I need to clear the wall back here so that I can move the entertainment center over here, and then I can flip the couch. There's just I'm not doing that all tonight, but I need to put a dent in it. Further dent.
Hey, Travis.
It's obviously.
What's up, guys?
Travis! Hey, Rusty, what's going on?
What's up?
I can hear you. Hello?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Am I audible?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
The words are hearable.
Look, there were a dearth of dudes, so I jumped in. I don't want you guys to be lonely.
We appreciate that.
Yeah, we've got Ryan's logo to keep us company.
Yeah.
He does that.
Do it.
I think Jared might be jumping in here soon too. And his elusive echo.
Speaking of audio problems, you're kind of going robot for a second there.
I am again?
Yep.
Man. No!
Beep bop beep boop. Beep bop boop.
Okay. Phone is off of Wi-Fi. Jeez. It's just not my day. Okay. Just making sure I I don't have game consoles leeching my Wi-Fi. I can't have that.
Mm.
Right, let's close this other stuff. How are things, everybody?
Good. Good.
Oh, Ryan, you're in a different room.
Yeah.
That's
the
creepy.
It's the new house. So this is the
That's-
office for temporarily, I guess.
Yeah.
Or probably is gonna be the office.
Better lighting.
Just well, I can move the lights around more here. Just I got some shadows here, gotta figure that out. Plus I want to soundproof
So
it, or not soundproof, at least get some like whatever, those acoustic pads. I don't know.
That's a good idea. So
Yeah.
is that door where Mr. Ed comes out?
Yeah, it's exactly Mr. Ed door. So it's awesome. That's the first thing I said when I was looking at the house. I was like, "You got myself a Mr. Ed door here," you know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
I didn't know I'd be so attached to a messy room though before, and this is different. I do miss all the.
Give me time. Give me time. I'm a messy guy, so I'm sure you're gonna see a whole bunch of crap here on the walls, and
I can't wait.
yeah, give me some time. I haven't been here for a week yet, so give me some time. It'll
All
get
right.
messy.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We'll close this Mr. Ed door though.
So where are your built-ins going in? Right behind you, or you can't hear me? That's good. So Ryan, where are your shelves going? Are they gonna go right behind you there, or?
Yeah, actually, I don't want to do a tour right now because nothing is unpacked. I'm not going to do anything until the shelves are up. So, and my friend can't really do anything maybe till next week. Who's the carpenter? Where we're going to start working on the shelves. So maybe in a couple weeks I'll give a tour of how it's going to lay out. But
well, in a couple of weeks you can really give us a tour.
yeah. Oh, for Midwest, because of Midwest, huh?
Yeah, what is it? 6 weeks? 7 weeks?
Well, I think they posted, yeah. So I think it's 7 weeks now because I think Dan Lucen made a post saying 8 weeks away like a week ago. So
Story checks out.
that's right. This actually just reminds me I'm gonna have to update my want list because I saw a game this weekend that I actually have never heard of before.
What is
Now
it?
I'm gonna see if I can find it in Midwest.
What's the game?
I don't want to give it away. Give me a second here. I just want to make sure I give you.
I'm curious if any of us have heard of it.
Let me see if I can make sure I have the correct name here. I don't want to mess it up here. 1 second here. I saw it on Saturday for like the first time. It's for the Dreamcast.
Mr. Mosquito?
No. Zombies Revenge for the Dreamcast. Essentially, it's a House of the Dead spin-off game, but it's like a House of the Dead beat 'em up. It reminds me a little bit more of Die Hard Arcade meets House of the Dead. So it's not that expensive at the moment, but knowing me just saying this now on the air, it's gonna shoot right up and become impossible to find. I've honestly have never heard of it before, and I'm a big Dreamcast fan, so it's getting added to the list.
This is interesting.
Travis, are you playing right now a game?
Persona 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Are you gonna beat it like you did Donkey Kong Country 2 on the air?
No. Unless we're on the air for another 62 hours.
I got all the time in the world right now.
All right. Well, dial in. We're going.
YouTube
No,
doesn't
really,
go
I'm-
past 8, I don't think. It does something about your with your live stream when you're at 8 hours, I think.
Yeah. Or you're just life in general. Yeah.
Sure. There's that. So how because I just recently acquired that. How in trouble am I?
In terms of timeage, I'm at I don't even know if I'm halfway through, and I'm at 50 hours, but I love it. It's very rare for a game this long to suck me in the way this one has.
Yeah, I haven't played a JRPG since, I mean, a traditional JRPG in a long, long time.
This one is so good. It's so modernized. Like it cuts out a lot of the frills that I think a lot of the classic art or JRPGs. Like I don't play so much to it that is kind of unnecessary. This cuts out all that, and it's so good. Such a good story. Like I don't play them at all. I'm not a big fan of JRPGs in general, but this one, it just got me.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Good. That's promising.
Yeah, like I said, I played it for over 50 hours. It doesn't feel like it, and I'm not tired of it. I'm still plowing through it. I look forward to it every day. Good sign.
Well, luckily it's not one of the systems that's getting packed away. So maybe, depending on how long this, I don't know. I have a lot of work ahead of me, so trying to blend prepping a house to be sold and Persona 5 probably isn't a good idea just yet.
Yeah.
You've still got Robo Voice going on, by the way.
That's frustrating. That's really frustrating.
Hey, Sean.
Hi,
Hey,
Sean.
Darren.
Hi, Eric.
Let's put Sean on present here. 'Cause I want to get a good look at this new weekly room here. There you go. Weekly.
Really, it's just the addition of a desk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Looks nice.
Thanks. It was a gift from the Queen.
Ah.
Acquired desk plus 10 to professionalism.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. So it should work. Like I can sit here, Mark can sit here. Similar to the way the Polykill guys are set up. We're pretty much just ripping off their whole thing.
You have more stuff. There's more things to look at, and so I'm kind of jealous of all the stuff.
Oh, that's actually just a green screen. That's a picture of Dean's room.
Ah.
I'm in a warehouse. It's an empty warehouse. It's sad. Yeah.
So is your setup set up to your desktop or?
Yeah, so I'm streaming from my desktop right now. My iMac is what like the mic is connected to and the camera. And then the MacBook is just so I can read the chat. And so I can surf from back here. Otherwise, see, we had been doing it closer, so there's like a little nook. You can't see it. There's a little nook where that is. That just fits my desk perfectly. If we were sitting there recording, we couldn't have any lights set up, which you would have seen in the first episode after I rearranged my room. I think it was 3 episodes ago. And it sucked. So I really wanted to have a desk here because we both always have something to drink. And Mark can now read the chat easier because I'll have the Twitch chat on the MacBook.
So you guys go live long term? Is that, maybe I missed that, but is that what you're planning to do?
What was that?
You trying to go live long term? Is that the plan?
I think so. Yeah. The live shows seem to be fun for us, which is really what matters. And they require considerably less effort on my part in post production because there's no point in cutting out the stuff we say that makes us sound like assholes because people already heard it. Yeah,
cool.
So
I usually are doing it when it's like the last hour of my shift, so it's nice to tune in on my last hour of my shift.
Yeah, well, we wanted to, it's the Rocket Sauce drive home.
Yeah,
which should be its own podcast, by the way. Rocket, get on that.
Yeah.
Is those mic stands? Are those just like screwed to your desk, or are those actually like mounts?
No, they're just like butterfly here. They can. So I disconnect the mics because I don't want the cables running because I do still use. That's where I play my. That's my Retro 5's hooked up over there.
Sure.
There's a TV on the same desk as my iMac. So this just pops out and then it's just a little clamp.
Just testing my mic again to see if this is any better.
It's a lot better, Musty.
That's
Oh,
terrible.
yeah.
Okay.
You sound terrible. You sound so dreamy. So it's just a little clamp. I'm just kidding. Musty, you sound great. Yeah, so they just clamp on there. I guess it's down.
You've been released by the Board Collective.
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, it's only going to be.
Hey, Chris.
Hey,
Hello, Chris.
how's it going?
With this table, we weren't using it.
I can't hear it.
Don, if you desire to be heard, you might want to speak into the microphone and not
Yeah, I
like
can't hear
3
it.
feet away from it. Hey, Kyle.
Hey everyone.
Hello.
So that
What do we got?
table, or this table, we got 2 of these here. Colleen has one upstairs to do puzzles on, and this one wasn't really being used. We had we have a spare TV that we had the PS3 and the 360 and the Wii U hooked up to, but I don't really use them a lot, so I figured this was a better option.
What do we have to do to get Kyle to come to Midwest? You're only a couple hours away.
I'm in the Dakotas.
Yeah. Not too far away. Yeah, I don't know. I really want to, but we got a concert I'm thinking about going to, and that's about the same time. And no way the girlfriend will want me to go to both. So
Who's the concert? Come meet your
it's a
family.
concert. If it wasn't for Chicago, I probably would, but I think I'll see most of you in Chicago.
Just get on like an Amtrak bus or something. Amtrak bus.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they make those. I think they make those now.
invent that. Get on it.
It's like hybrid.
Hmm.
I'll be right back.
Is that a Wisconsin thing?
No, there's an Amtrak and a bus, or like a Greyhound, and I combined them when I was speaking to you.
Mascot's here.
Good to see everyone again.
Take the old file here.
Actually, I don't think I've said a personal hi to Travis, so good to meet you.
Hey, man, how's it going?
Yep, good.
Uh-oh. Travis's cat. It's here in Musty's cat now.
Jefferson, is your cat gonna be okay with this?
He's got his back turned. I think we're all right.
Travis, can we have more pickup videos, please?
Well, I have to have.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, you're setting a bar that is hard to
Just have to be.
hard to follow.
So I have room in my life
Yes.
for one set of pickup videos, and up until Travis's pickup videos volume 1, it belonged to STC. You have bumped them from their spot.
Uh-oh.
Unless,
You have to make them. Hey, it's good. It's gonna make them step up their game.
unless Joe's gonna start coming at us with the blouse. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Blau. Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Blau. Another
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
I got some stuff to do, and I actually had some forethought, put some stuff in a box, and was like, "This is for the next pickup video. Who knows when that'll be?" So, it was fun. Like the endorphins that were released when doing that video, it was good. I see why people do them now. So,
I have that same poster. It's right here.
That's a big honor because it was over a 5-minute video too. So
Yeah, yeah. Joe doesn't. No, Joe. We know you don't plow, buddy. We know you don't plow. We're happy if you just show up.
Is that the link between worlds we were pointing out?
Yeah, yeah. That Travis has there.
My walls are almost bare.
Is that Middle
Except
Earth
for the thing
behind
that-
you?
No, that's Hyrule. That's that puzzle.
Oh, okay.
That horrible, really difficult puzzle.
And you cleaned up that
Yeah.
room pretty quick, though. That was like, what, a week? And you got almost already completely all backed up.
Wow.
Are you in your games room right now, Musty?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
there's the empty Halo shelf.
It's like seeing your girlfriend
I
for
took-
the first time without makeup.
That's what it looks like.
When you strip away the wall of games, what is there? Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Man, Musty's just a regular dude in a basement. What the fuck? Can we say fuck on this? show?
You can.
Why don't you say it? Why don't you say it again, just for good measure, right? There's no monetization anymore.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself, YouTube.
Musty, do you need to accept Derek into the group?
I've accepted
Maybe
Derek.
Derek was offended by the
I don't know what's
language.
going on here.
Okay.
I didn't
accepted
have
Derek into my life.
Back to your
Figure
cursing.
it out.
I didn't have the thing set up where it prevents people from joining.
His
Yeah.
cat is going wild.
Yeah, I think she's seeing the writing on the wall. And I don't
Put her
know that
down?
she's Oh no. No. No, the boxes. All the boxes happening. She didn't take well to our last move. I'm hoping that doesn't do her in. Like that would be
I've had enough of these moves.
That's right. Blow.
Wow.
Is that are you
Box
in
of
your
games. Wow.
Where? I don't know what's
What's up?
been announced. I was going to ask a question, but I don't know if it's something that people know yet.
Me?
Yeah.
Well, go ahead. What was it?
Where
move?
are you right now? Yeah.
I'm in my new house. Yeah.
Okay. I realized I didn't know if you had told everybody yet.
Yeah, last week I said, well, I showed the keys for pickups a couple weeks ago. And I said that I think I said last week on the Hangouts that was going to be my final week in that room. So this is the new room. It's very barren at the moment. So
It looks the same as the old room, just from a different angle.
yeah. The
Yeah.
old room didn't have a Mr. Ed door, so that's what
Well, if the desk was shifted 90 degrees, that door to the right of the or to the left of Mr. Ed door could have been the door we always saw.
Mhm.
Could have been.
Eventually I'll put some stuff on
Oh,
the walls.
Wilbur.
Eventually I'll put some stuff
See.
in here, but I don't know. I gotta look into like acoustic foam sounding, and I don't know. I want to look into that stuff to maybe make this sound a little bit better in here.
Get those little 12 by 12 squares of it,
Mhm.
fairly cheap, I think.
I was looking into that. I took a bunch of stuff, but foam from one of the last places I worked at. But I
That's
don't
the
think the
stuff,
stuff
yeah.
works.
That's exactly what you need.
Is it really the same exact
You just
stuff?
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of it.
You just need it to not be a flat surface, a flat hard surface.
So I got like I think like 12 or 15 of these. So
Don't tell Mark he's gonna want that for his closet.
I mean, I was
Oh, he's all set up.
I was watching people do it for their like how to do it with like a piece of cardboard. You just glue it to that, and then you get those like glue strips, and you just on the wall.
Mhm.
So it might be a weekend project just to try out and see if it sounds any better.
You can
Before-
I think Caleb has them. They're like there's a set that they're black and red, and they're lines of ridges instead of just the pyramids, and they look really cool. But
I know they have like some of their apparently most are supposed to be like,
Derek!
better.
You're here.
You finally figured it out. Uh-oh. Did we
I'm
lose-
here.
Officially here.
Apparently, that's my PC that's the problem, I'm guessing, but Hangouts on my phone crashed trying to join too.
weird. My
You
Mac
see her,
connected
yay.
right away. Ryan, did yours?
I'm not using my Mac today. So.
You just had to say yes. You
Yes,
just
my
had to say
Mac is
yes.
working wonderfully, as you can see right here. So is my iPhone. So
All of our Macs that we're on are working great.
Yes.
I just
who would have
thought,
thought an Apple product, working perfectly?
yeah, right.
How many of us are on Macs? I am.
PC.
PC.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. The host is on PC.
Tablet.
Eric's on a Mac. I can feel it. Eric, if you're on a PC, say something right now. Mac confirmed.
Goodness.
So do we spoil Black Panther now or later?
No. Don't do it.
Oh no.
I mean, we've seen it.
He does.
We could do our full-on spoiler cast right now, right here.
We could. What if
That would really be
is there a
shooting
way-
their expanded universe in the foot. Kill off Black Panther first movie.
Is there a way for me to direct message you, but with voice?
Yes, for everyone to see. So people listen back to this tomorrow, they can hear it.
Yeah.
Let's give no spoiler warning either. Let's just go into full-on.
No, it's too late. I've already warned people.
Oh. What?
I've already warned people not to talk about it in the chat.
Oh.
Maybe asked nicely was the way that I said it. But
Reminds me, I should open the chat. Oh, look, there's people here.
yeah,
Good old
bunch of people who could be in on this hangout. We haven't had one populated this much in a long time.
or a bunch of people, only one of which can come in here at this point because there's only 10 spots. So yeah, we haven't had a full hangout in a while.
Wow. It's because that Travis is on here, I guess.
That's
right.
That polykill hype.
Yeah.
Wait, I missed out in the chat.
I missed the video off kilters.
Really? You're the one that misses them?
Yes. I'm the one that
Oh, hey.
watches all of them.
You're the one that watched those?
Yes. I'm not used to listening to on iTunes anymore, so I've got 2 back that I keep forgetting to listen to.
Congrats on your custom URL.
Yay!
6
Woot, woot.
of those one time and then just gave them up.
I see now you have 102 subscribers, so I'm going to go ahead and unsubscribe.
I was thinking somebody. I thought there might be an exodus now. That's okay.
Well, you don't lose the URL, right? If you dip.
I don't think
Not as
so.
long as you click the button.
Yeah, that'd be pretty dumb to
Claimed it.
have that.
Yeah, she's noisy.
Indeed.
Yeah. So we went house hunting this weekend.
Did you buy a house yet?
No. Nope. We had one that we like, but it's not. It wasn't like calling to us to the point where we'd wanted to put in an offer right away. Plus, we're not even listed. Like, really kind of. If we want to be an actual player in this whole thing, we have to at least be able to say, let our, contingent on our house selling, which is not a thing yet for at least a couple weeks. But
I have to say, I love the fact that you've already started packing and your house isn't listed yet.
Yeah,
Well,
We're
it's just-
packing to get the house ready for photos too.
Yep. It went into storage. It's in storage. We got a storage unit, so all of the games are in a garage somewhere.
Has to look like it's not lived in.
Could I get,
Yeah.
Could I get that address again?
Undisclosed location.
Yeah.
This address?
No, of the garage of the unknown storage unit.
Good luck.
Is it located near your current house?
Yeah.
We can go from there.
Yeah. It But yeah, I'm at 6. The big bin that I had back behind me last week. There's 6 of those that are full now, and then one 20 by 20 by 20 box has all my Xbox games and a few other things. I still have a few left over here that I need to take care of, and then I've got like 18 videos in the pipeline.
Filmed a lot this weekend, I take it.
Wow.
Well, I mean, it was
Derek. There we go.
So it was documentation efforts, right? I finally took pictures. I did the thing that I haven't done this whole time, is actually take like the nice close up pictures. Here's the box and the manual and the disc, and here's the all of it. Like, these ones have these inserts and all that stuff. Took those, then did the video, and then packaged them up. So it took a while to get going, but the last like day and a half is when a lot of this stuff really started moving. But
sounds like quite a task.
Yeah. It'll be nice when we figure out what the new game room is.
Are you gonna look for a spot that specifically has space for a game room, or is it just if there happens to be space, good?
There will be space. Whether this space is already habitable is the question. So we're not ruling out an unfinished basement that I will finish.
Right.
But everywhere I've looked so far in their basement, it's kind of nice that they've had like the common room for the basement, and then there's been an offshoot room, which I could see being perfect for. Here's all the shelves. Here's the computer desk. Here is one of the TVs, and this is where I can stream. This is where I can do the Hangouts. This is where I can do podcasts and stuff like that, and I can do the appropriate soundproofing and all of that as well. That's what I would like, because my wife's big thing is she doesn't exactly enjoy coming down here, because she tries to put herself off as a minimalist. and so more and more lately that she wants to kind of go that direction with it. And so that's why we put the couch where we did, is so that when she sits and watches the TV, she doesn't see all of that. So if I can have a room that has all the collection that I can treat like a library.
Have you tried a closet?
Well,
like Mark.
Could do that.
He's got to have his own Shire, though, I think.
That's right. Yeah. Underhill.
I've seen those shelves that are they have like the doors that close, but you open it up and there's more shelves inside the doors.
Oh, like the old like VHS tape.
That's what I used to have. Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah. Those are kind of in the realm of the expensive media shelf stuff, but yeah, it's a full size shelf, but like the two sides fold in.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if I had it in its own room, but she could come down and have a secondary living room, I think that would be. That's her ideal. And I'm kind of on board with it if it can just be, that's my den. I guess I want to think of it that way. Or my fun dungeon, or whatever we want to call it.
Dungeon.
Will I have a Mr. Ed door?
Probably not. I think that's a Wisconsin thing. But I have to admit, my my streak of just beat it has. I might not get one done in time for your record this week.
You're out of the club.
That's not true.
That's impossible.
Pretty sure I have one just beat it.
like ever.
I should play like Dear Esther or something to just have something.
Do a mobile game on your phone.
Yeah.
Monument
We
Valley.
can't,
Just make sure it's not an endless runner.
we can't kick Derek out of the club because he knows all the passwords now.
This is true.
I'd have to preemptively change them.
They're all
and
the
then-
same.
yeah.
If Derek goes rogue, that's the end.
Gritty.
If, when, whatever.
When Derek goes rogue. Yeah.
Derek recorded, edited, and posted a podcast in the last hour and a half.
I did.
What?
Yeah, I just saw the tweet.
Posted.
tweet
Don't expect it to be good.
for it. Oh,
Is it a solo one?
It's a solo.
Man, that's
It's all about Han Solo?
No, it's all about Xbox. Huh?
Oh.
At least with that, it's like don't expect it to be good. But with like the Sega top 100 list, it's like don't expect it.
Oh, we're so close though.
Yep.
Well, one more to go.
Yep. based on the pacing of the last four, we should have it sometime before we do an NES list.
I'm calling it right now. Holiday 2018. Final 10.
It'll be out before Metroid Prime 4.
That's all we
We need to
want.
check the
You know
bets on that again.
It'll probably beat Shenmue 3 as well.
I think I've got the high on that bet.
Half-Life 3?
Yeah, what were the bets for Metroid Prime? I think I said 2019.
Mine
I know
was
Jared's, I think, already passed.
mine was April 4th, 2024.
You might have,
I think I've got the high bet locked down.
yeah.
There it is.
Even long term. No, that's when Final Fantasy VII remake's coming out, I think.
Oh no, Jared's is still 1 month out.
No, that's July 7th, 2027.
There we go. That's my favorite question I ever asked weekly. What release decade do we think the remake of Final Fantasy VII will be out?
That game's never coming out.
What decade will we see it in?
Well, what do you think first, Kingdom Hearts 3 or what's it called, Final Fantasy 7? Uh-oh.
Well,
Full house.
Oh! Oh.
I gotta go.
Oh, it's not Catherine.
I can't be in the same room as this guy.
You ran away already.
They always get so much energy. Am I muted?
We're gonna have the weekly fill-in squad here too, so we can get them.
Oh yeah.
Let's get them to do a show
Oh.
so we can all watch.
I think it's cute that you
There you
guys
go.
said.
Why the hell did I just edit it and record a podcast?
Yeah.
They could have done it.
It's nice that you said fill in and not new permanent positions.
replacement whenever you need us.
They're like the substitute teachers everyone likes.
I'm gonna go ahead and get you guys to do it every Thursday from now until indefinite. I will pay you handsomely.
They have to at
Double-
least give it a
Double what we
Yeah.
paid you per episode for the first episode you did.
00. Carry the one.
They're the new hosts of Hangouts.
Yeah.
Except Miles is still not here.
No, he left.
Oh.
Stereo picture.
I've never actually seen Miles and Travis in the same room together. I'm starting to wonder if it's like a Fight Club thing.
Smile, is that Mysterio?
Oh, that recording would have been very interesting.
Yeah.
Well, if we know anything from Flock Talk RPG, they're really good at editing things to kind of cut out the switching of chairs, right? Back and forth.
Those are really fun, by the way. I like those. Good job on that, John.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I had a blast. So I went into that, and Miles and Catherine were my favorite part of Flock Talk. And at the end,
You're
Chris
my
is
favorite part of Flock Talk now. I mean, that was hilarious.
Chris crushes it, man. He's great.
Yep. I met him in person.
I'm jealous.
He was more
He is
dull
a
in
lot
person.
of fun.
I think it was a public setting. I think he was just keeping it tame.
Yeah.
Or uncomfortable because he never met me before.
Where did the last episode end?
Jimmy's.
Did we? Okay, so we
don't ruin anything.
No, I'll have to listen to it. Hi, Catherine. Hi. You're still my favorite. I'm talking to the chat. Talking to the chat.
Oh, she's in the chat. Chat's not here.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, you got to Jimmy's. That's
okay. All right, I won't say anything. Miles, did you get your haircut like me?
I did, yeah. I wanted to emulate you.
Nice.
I hope it's okay.
Well, you were already a better version of me, so now it's just confirmed. I feel like I'm on the talented Mr. Ripley.
I will become you. When you leave.
Arlene's gonna be so happy.
I'm just gonna
Coming soon, Polyflock Weekly.
Would watch.
I have to at least change the name to avoid copyright infringement.
Oh, see, Travis is gone now. Are you kidding me? This is like a.
They can't be in the same place as Travis.
I knew it.
They're not the same person.
all of a sudden Miles disappears.
I knew it. It's definitely. Oh, he's back. There he is. Okay.
I have to go to the bathroom for a moment. Yeah. Hey guys, I'm back.
My wife was aware that I was on camera, so she snuck to the bottom of the stairs to tell me goodnight.
Oh.
Yeah, she was afraid.
Tell her not to be afraid.
Say, okay, we're
Normally
just gonna take the camera to you now. So
My wife has embraced the club and loved it. So
Normally, when Travis is on camera, he's doing it for tips.
I'm sorry, did you say tips?
Yeah, tips. Oh, that's what they're called. Digital tips.
Tips and advice.
Yeah.
Anyways.
It's a public room, then you get tips, then you go to private rooms and more tips.
Gotcha.
the other tips.
You Navy boys know how it works.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh.
A lot of tips in the fleet. A lot of tips.
Miles, say something.
You guys hear about?
Sorry?
Say something fun.
He said sorry, he's Canadian.
Is sorry not fun enough for you?
Did you give us a hello? When, you know, the comment.
Hello. That's what they come to see, baby. Oh yeah. So why is it so packed here today?
Everybody heard you got a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. And Musty had a typo in the title. It was supposed to say Musty's Naked Game Room, and it just says Musty's Naked. So here we are.
Yeah. This is awkward now.
Yeah.
Everyone's
All right,
fully
guys,
clothed.
it was still waiting
Nice.
to get naked.
I mean, I even loaded up on my Bitcoin so that I could provide tips.
No one's wearing pants. It's crazy.
We're all Pooh Bear.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The fuck is that? Oh,
It's a Hawkeye. It's Herky.
that clears it up. Iowa.
Turkey?
It's like a pillow pal. You ever seen one of these things?
Nope.
It's a pillow,
Okay.
right?
I've seen
Pillow.
That's a
kids'
pal.
toys like that.
And then fold it up in this little Velcro piece here. and then he'll, you can sit him up.
See, the kids' toy like it, not a sports thing.
I had a few others. I used it as padding for one of the boxes. I was just like, here, pillow pals on the side, games in the middle.
You're really comfortable with that term pillow pal. I've never heard it before.
What it's called?
Aren't you in the Navy?
I'm sorry, pillow pets. Pillow pets.
That's a completely different. Now, pillow pets, I know those. If you had said,
Sean kind of looks like a pillow pet.
yes, it's true. Yeah, you could also use me as stuffing for a box. You would have to be a large box.
Guess we totally missed our opportunity on that one. No. Okay. Who's excited for Burnout Paradise?
I have it on PS3.
Yeah, same.
360
PC.
and Xbox One. Because of the backwards compatibility.
I don't have it, so I'll be the one person in this giant chat who doesn't have it and can get it.
I don't have
So
it, but I'm
So
not
this
excited
is an
for it.
example. This is an example of a backwards compatible game that is getting a remaster on top of it.
So are you angry about it or are you happy about it? Because I know you love backwards compatibility and you loathe Sony for remastering. So I'm confused. Where are you?
Well, it's not. This isn't Sony remastering. This is EA remastering.
Oh, so it's okay when Xbox games get remastered.
But they're
I just wonder where we
remastering it
stand.
for PS4 as well.
I just want to know the rules. I just want to know how we're playing.
There are no rules. There are no rules.
Got it.
I know there's a joke about it from the Oreo 64 guy, I think, that he mentioned that, like, I guess that there were previously cheat codes that were in the PS3 and 360 version, but those are now a DLC pack, and they removed the cheat code.
Oh, it's coming to
No,
Switch.
there was a DLC pack that was an auto unlock. It was basically the pay to not have to do all the work to unlock these things, and that is the only DLC that's not coming over.
It is coming to Switch in the form of loot boxes. You have to buy loot boxes directly from EA, and one of them may have the game for Switch. I read a tweet that said that. The tweet was funnier. I should just have looked up the tweet.
It was still funny.
It's not actually coming to Switch. In case that's not clear.
But you know that somebody on the internet is complaining that it isn't, right?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't know.
Or that there are PS4 exclusives that need to be on the Switch.
Yeah. Well, that is true though. Sony should just make games. They should stop making consoles. I don't know why they still make consoles. Come on already. Just put your games on other platforms.
I still think the best purchase for Microsoft would be Nintendo.
Yeah, that's a company they could afford. Nope. God, that would be terrible.
What? Why? Why would it be terrible?
And how much they changed?
Because I'd have to play all my Nintendo games chained to a television? Or because they would all have online multiplayer shoehorned into them?
But at
Or
least it would be
because they
good online multiplayer.
Because in 3 years they would just close them because they don't know what to do with game studios?
They probably.
You got to have that Mushroom Kingdom first-person shooter, though.
Yeah.
Have VG Collectaholic give a business discussion as to why that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Seminar.
I'm interested. As long as there's pie charts involved, I'll be there.
I'll listen to him talk stats all day long.
We should get a live Masters of Unlocking in Chicago, right?
Yeah.
We need that.
Right? I don't know if we told them, but we're doing that, right?
Yeah, we told them. We're like, you guys are going to do this.
We did
Not
tell
told them it's an option. Told them they are.
I can't remember if we told them, but we should tell them.
Live everything.
Well,
And
there's
the
enough
clock's
people
on it.
here now that can attest to the fact that we said that that's happening. So
We're on the internet, so it's true.
Email. I'm just saying.
The game Xbox needs is definitely Alan Wake 2. I know it's never going to happen, but
Alan too woke.
yeah,
Yeah, Alan woke.
woke.
well, yeah, the Remedy rumor is a good rumor to have. I mean,
Yeah, I saw that. Kind of sparked the interest.
what I mean, what else could it be? Quantum Broken or that game
done-
is
Have they
that game
done
would
any
be
sequels?
Max Payne 2. Fall of
Have they
Max
done
Payne.
Have they done any sequels that people played? any successful sequels? We'll say. It's probably going to be
Ooh, unless you want to consider American Nightmare a sequel. It's not a true. What is going on with my hair?
I don't know, man. You got like a cowlick
It's
cabin in there.
suggestive. Leave it.
Is that better? Hey, that's better. Yeah, I mean, like, American Nightmare is technically a standalone, right? But it's not a sequel.
What? So what was the rumor that they are making a game that might come?
There
out
is,
in
yeah,
2019?
like Remedy's next game is coming next year, but it didn't say anything about existing IP or new IP or anything like that.
When did Quantum Break come out?
15, 2015, I think.
Seems about right.
I'll have to look for clues.
Where did the rumor come from?
Twitter.
But like, was it a reliable source, or was it some guy who played Alan Wake and was like, "Oh yeah, they're releasing a new game"?
Some
Like, was it Laura Kate Dale? Or,
Husky
Laura Kate Dale, or was it
on
Ryan?
Twitter.
Husky Mom.
Mhm.
That's it. Where was it? $8, Kevin? Because I've been waiting for it to not be 30. And 8 is definitely a price I could pay. Was it EB Games used,
Yeah.
I assume?
Yeah, I'm curious about Quantum Break too.
Electric Boogaloo.
That's who tweeted it.
Here's PC Gamer.
Okay. No, that's. I just want to
Game
know. If it was
Informer.
like, cool.
Yeah, PC Gamer, Game Informer, Spawn Wave, like, yeah. And there's a code name as well. Code name is P7. So, where's the rest of your family?
No. Yeah, I don't know if we have that many people that we like. That'll be cool. That'd be exciting.
Hold on, I'm sorry. Let me actually read the article here.
Who does
P7 is a
No, you
cinematic.
stop at the headlines.
No,
Confirmed.
I'm going to assume you read the article before you said that this rumor existed.
no, it existed.
Okay.
Busy.
I can back Musty up.
said-
I've seen it
yeah.
too.
It's an upcoming third-person action game, but here it says it's set in a new Remedy created universe.
So it is a new IP.
Yes.
Hmm.
Remedy also plans to begin work on a third unannounced project during 2018 that this financial statement that they did
A
says.
third? What was the second? I'm so lost now.
Story mode for the upcoming first-person shooter Crossfire 2. I do not know what Crossfire 2 is, except that you'll get caught up in it.
You can go where to go.
90s nostalgia.
When I was a kid, I wanted Crossfire so badly. Every time I saw that commercial, I was like, "Oh, I want that."
I win. And the funny thing is, like, I know a buddy who got that game and it sucks. I was like, let's just play Hungry Hippos.
It's probably lose all the ball.
The new
bearings.
version of Hungry, I'm not a fan of. Like the more compact. Well, the hippos actually so the board is the square, and then the hippos actually like snap into it, so you can take the hippos apart and it condenses into a smaller box. But I remember Hungry Hippos was this very large thing. It was all sturdy, and now we just don't have that.
Because you used to be able to beat the hell out of those hippos.
That's right. Like I've had it where like the hippo gets stuck and it's like,
yeah,
and it's like, I don't know. They kind of simplified a lot of stuff. Like do you remember Cooties? You guys ever play Cooties?
Nope.
No.
That you had the tweezers. You had to pick up the little bugs. Or is that bed bugs?
No, I remember that one, but I can't remember what that one's called.
I think it's bed bugs.
That is bed bugs. And then there was Ants in the Pants. And
Ants in the Pants.
Ants in the pants.
Don't break the ice. Yep.
There was one that was called
Wake Daddy.
I think I had Mousetrap.
Mousetrap was
It's
great.
the craziest game you'll ever play.
There was one called Don't Wake the Dragon.
Sorry.
What about Shark Attack? Remember that one?
Yes, we had that one.
Which one? Shark Attack.
Trouble. I think I
It's
remember.
like you have like 4 goldfish and you have to roll. There's like a slow moving shark where basically you have to make sure. I think
It's mounted in the middle and it has a motor in it that makes it go all the way around, open its mouth. Yeah.
Because
Did you ever play Monster Mash?
No.
I've done the Monster Mash.
Where you have like these paddles
It was a
with
great
suction
match.
cups.
I don't remember. I have to look up Monster Mash. I don't think I've seen that one before.
I remember Monster Mash.
And there's these flipper boards, and then you have to make a copy of whatever the. That's weird.
That dragon one you're talking about, was that like a castle-looking thing with these little rubber knight guys?
So it wasn't knights; it was penguins.
Okay.
And
Different.
you had to
I
go
have
steal
one
the
that's
egg.
still from when I was a kid. That's about a dragon sleeping.
I thought it was called
the
Don't Wake
dragons.
Daddy.
There is one that's also called
Daddy.
Don't Wake Daddy. Here's Monster Mash. I don't want the commercial. No. Let's not do that. Oh, that's right. We can't just look at images anymore, can we?
You can
Google images.
share the image. You say do the share feature, right? Share screen share.
Yeah.
You just click on the image, which is really kind of weird.
No, it opens up the. If I do it on this one, it actually opens up the YouTube video. It's this. So you have the like suction cup hand deals, and you'd spin this, and you get a different looking. Here, maybe that's better. You get a weird looking monster, and then you'd have to find one that matches it, and you'd have to slap it first.
Interesting. Never seen it.
Nice.
What about?
Did anyone actually play Fireball Island? Like that's like the.
I had it when I was a kid.
Somebody
Yeah.
like, how does it,
I've
like,
seen for the commercials.
I actually just sold it like 2 years ago, maybe.
on buns?
I think it was a Buns. Yeah, I got a bunch of Nintendo games.
Oh, I remember Fireball Island. I didn't have it, but I remember the commercial for that one.
It was missing some pieces. Like if you have that game complete, it goes for quite a bit of money.
Really?
Even just the pieces, because people are trying to put it together. Like if you have any of the characters, they just go for like $15 or $20.
Give me a list of games like that so I can keep an eye out for them. Garage sales and thrift
Even the
stores.
marbles in the game sell for something.
Jesus.
The what was it? Nightmare. That one is sought after.
Nightmare?
I don't
Yes.
think it's sought after.
Nightmare. You don't
I
think so?
see it all the time. Yeah, I don't think it's sought after. I mean, people love talking about it, but I see it at Valley Village like every time I go.
What about Jenga? Is that worth anything?
Which is this Monopoly?
Jenga.
Did anyone play 13 Dead End Drive?
I remember commercials for it.
Yeah. It was a fun one.
That was like the first game I played where I was moving characters that weren't my own.
This seems like a ripoff of like Clue almost. At least the front cover of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of Clue-ish.
That's what they're going
You
for.
move like, yeah.
Thematically, but the mechanics are very different.
Yeah, you could move like actual pieces and set up traps. Man, I barely remember it.
It's like a bluffing mess trap game.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was something like that. Oof.
I don't suppose any of you know when Battle Chasers Night War is supposed to release on Switch, do you?
It keeps getting pushed back.
Yeah.
Did you watch Mike Tendo's review?
I don't watch YouTube videos, Musty.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
I watch that.
I'm going to wait until Rusty reviews it. Once Rusty reviews it.
I didn't
go.
watch Mike Tendo's. Did he review the game?
Yeah.
Did he
He
like
did.
it?
Yes. It was a 13-minute review, though, so it might be outside of your statute of limitations and all that.
Yeah. I think Easy Allies did it in 4.5 minutes. Probably just gonna watch that.
Did what now? I wasn't paying attention.
Reviewed Battle Chasers Night. I don't even know if they did.
Okay.
But it looks fun. It looks like it'd be right up my alley. I think Kevin picked it up. I think I saw it one of his pickup videos.
Miles played it.
Or picture, sorry.
Yeah. How is that?
Battle Chasers?
Yeah.
So I really liked it up
That's
until
it.
a certain point.
I don't need to hear anymore. I really I'm looking for a reason to buy it, so you can stop it. I really liked it.
You're gonna, you know what? It's gonna be really good for going away with.
I'm hoping it comes out on
Switch. I think that'll be a perfect game to take with you on a boat.
Cool.
I was excited for that
or a
game
bus.
up until I saw that it was turn-based combat, and Western RPGs with turn-based combat always make me a little leery about that. It's like, that's probably not going to be a very good game. It's not that automatically makes it bad. It's just I find that Western RPGs that do that do it because it's cheaper rather than because any actual creative reason.
They, I mean, I literally just read this, and I don't know anything about the game, but it said that the devs wanted it to be a modern take on classic JRPGs. So maybe it might not be a cutting corners type thing.
Yeah, maybe not. But
I know nothing about the game other than it's turn-based combat, and I like the art style, which is really
The art style is amazing, and the music is so good. Oh my god, the music is amazing.
same artist as Darksiders for the designs.
And Wolverblade, holy shit! How did I miss that? That game is on my next purchased slot. Thank you, Diego.
What's everyone's game that they're most looking forward to this year?
Mall Madness.
What is that?
No, you never played Mall Madness.
Supermarket sweep.
That was pretty badass back in the day. Well, that and whatever Video Game Power, that show.
Oh yeah, that was the best show.
You just wanted to run
Legends of the Hidden Temple.
There you go. You just wanted to stay away from the forest because there's always a temple guard in that tree.
We should get back to Miles's question.
Sorry.
I'd probably say right now God of War for me, even though I feel like it should be Spider-Man or something else. Not just because of comics, but I'm interested with that to see what Insomniac does with the Spider-Man game. But God of War has got me really hyped right now.
He's hyped.
Shenmue 3.
That's
he
not
said
coming out.
You said this year.
No, this year.
That's
Yeah.
this year. Hey, on Saturday there's gonna be a press conference for on Saturday. So
Okay.
We'd like to inform everyone it's been canceled.
Anyone other than me excited for Yakuza 6?
Yep. I pre-ordered the tumbler glasses.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's
get
too goofy. Not
2,
to
3,
order.
4,
I
5
gotta
before
do.
we do 6.
It's got Takeshi
Dead.
Kitano. Oh yeah, Red Dead.
Yeah.
Red Dead.
Oh yeah, that
That's
thing's
my
good,
answer.
too.
No.
October.
Yeah, I mean, until this announcement that gets me like that. Well, I mean, Sea of Thieves is also really.
So many
If you
of
want,
us will
if you
have
wanted,
it.
if you wanted short term, long term, it'd be Sea of Thieves and then Red Dead. But yeah, I'm gonna get Game Pass when I figure out what's going on with this whole living arrangement thing.
When you say it like that, it sounds like you're getting kicked out.
Yeah,
We're not getting kicked out.
it does. It sounds like you're getting divorced.
It's a matter of
Not all of you. Just you.
So here's the thing. This town is known for stuff that's in the price range that this house is getting snatched up in like a day, and especially if it's staged well. And so that's our realtor's goal. I just want to make sure that we're not that it's like I'm not settling. That I'm not settling because we have to get into a place versus, that's the only thing I'm nervous about.
The realtor for the house I live in now, when we bought it in 2010, the realtor conveniently went away for a long weekend after listing the house on a Thursday to get multiple offers in. And it worked. There was 5 offers in. Yeah.
Did you get a price war on it?
We almost did. The only thing that was beneficial was we went above asking price, but we asked for the appliances to be kept in the house just because they were all old and shitty, and we didn't want to have to buy anything. So they didn't care that we wanted to keep them. They were just happy we went higher than asking. I think someone else had. Oh, we also had no pending previous sale, and that got us in because we had no previous other house. We were renting.
Yeah.
We were newlywed and renting, so. Otherwise, we would have probably lost out.
But yeah. So the Xbox is going to be one of the last things that gets packed up because I can at least have a game console out, right? It's whether like I get into like an internet dead zone where I don't have internet in a new house. So that doesn't happen. Got to preload those
library to
videos
run
while I
your
can.
Hangouts.
Hey,
Starbucks for the library.
I'll just hotspot off the phone. Just
is there an outlet around here in this McDonald's I can plug into?
Yeah.
They have them TVs in the corner. Basically, you can watch like CNN. You say, like, hold on for a minute. Let me just plug this HDMI in here.
Could happen.
Yo, Ronald, what's the Wi-Fi password?
Cheeseburgers, which are not going to be on the menu anymore. Did you hear about that?
What? No.
Yeah.
They're still going to be on the menu.
I'm sorry, they're phasing out the Happy Meal. Cheeseburger Happy Meal, they're phasing out. But they already got rid of the 2 cheeseburger meal. The 2 cheeseburger meal
I
is
saw
gone.
that. That's garbage. I'm sure there's a secret menu because they did that before. And you could still say, hey, is there a 2 cheeseburger meal? And they would say, yeah, we have it. It's like number 12. It's just not listed. So I bet you it might be one of those secret menu meals.
They said the cheeseburger Happy Meal will still be available. You'll just need to request it, and it may take a few seconds longer. Because it won't be like hot and ready or whatever.
Hey, what's this 2 cheeseburger meal?
So number 2 used to be 2 cheeseburgers, fries, and a drink.
What?
I never heard of this. Maybe we're just because we're in Canada, but
And number 2 is a quarter pounder.
They've switched it now to the quarter pounder. So they've eliminated the number
how long
2
ago was that? Like
being that.
years or
like
like
a month
okay.
or 2.
It's got to be an America thing.
Yeah.
You've had that meal for 20-some years probably now.
Never had that.
Bless you.
They also
That
sell
sounds
ice in
perfect.
American.
That's why I'm asking. Sorry, what was that, Eric?
I said they also sell bags of ice at American McDonald's, which is something I learned firsthand at Barry.
Yeah, ours do not do that.
She looked at me like I had lobsters crawling out of my ears.
I would too.
Now, in her defense, I mean, there is a lot of shellfish in the Barry area. Did you actually have lobsters?
Maybe I did. That's a line from that Christmas movie. I asked for a bag of ice. She had no idea what I was talking about. Back to cheeseburgers.
No,
I'm really
well,
fucking
also I
stoned.
remember
No,
we only have like
McDonald's.
Rusty. Do you have bagels for your McDonald's? Because Portland definitely doesn't for their McDonald's, and I know Chicago did. When I flew out of there, I had a breakfast bagel.
Who are you directing that at?
You, because you live in Iowa.
Oh, I thought you said Rusty.
I said Rusty too.
Why you calling Travis Rusty?
I might have heard Rusty.
It's the hat. It's the hat.
Sorry, ask the question again. I was totally distracted.
I'll be right back.
I was say, do you happen to have breakfast bagels at the McDonald's in your region?
They do the bagel with the steak and egg thing. I don't like them because the cheese does weird stuff inside the bagel. Like,
no, they put a sauce on it. There's a
That's
sauce.
what it
There's
is.
like a butter.
I don't.
It's a garlic butter sauce they put on it.
It doesn't sit.
I
well
love
with
that.
me.
Tell them extra
it doesn't.
garlic butter sauce.
The only thing that's worse for me at McDonald's is the McGriddle. For some reason, that thing gives my stomach the
That's
churns.
like more calories in it than a Big Mac.
Well, yeah.
Only
So,
ever had one.
Also, why?
By accident. It was terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of the
The
McGriddle personally.
The little pockets of maple syrup.
Mm-hmm.
No thanks. But I mean, I also haven't been to McDonald's all year, so there's that. Cheers.
Boo! 2 for $5. 2 for $5.
I saw Rusty was collecting those Simpsons figures from Happy Meals.
They were Burger King meals, man.
Oh.
So is Mark right? Is Rusty really you and Travis is the character?
Yeah.
So how long will
Burger
it take
King is
Rusty
better.
to review every single game?
Do the math, man. It's like there's Wednesdays, and then there's Sundays, and then there's like a bunch of games that suck. So like a couple years, man.
That's good.
If you do the math. Too long, some might argue.
I was gonna say there's a Sesame Street game up that you can help doing the math for.
Should do that.
I
That's the next review.
I say I should do Action 52, and then he said that he would Rusty'd explode into a plume of hay.
Too much too many bad games.
What happened? Everyone got quiet. Pickups.
I have pickups.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I already told people who watched the show on Thursday. I'm going. It's happening. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm hijacking it.
He dived into the...
Immediately after. I got the Amiibo Festival Amiibo. I'm going to rip the Amiibo out of here and actually do that right now. And sell the game.
Live unboxing, folks.
Does the game work without it?
Here's the rest of Sean's amiibos too.
Eric's
Here's some of them. Not the rest. Some of them.
Is that case more valuable than the game?
I don't know. I just ripped it open though.
No, I'm talking about the game case, the blue case by itself.
It might be. So this is Isabel in her winter outfit, summer outfit, winter.
Does it matter?
I can't remember.
It matters when I have to buy the other one.
Yeah, for some reason that's the one that has.
I need it. And I didn't realize this also came with amiibo cards. So I guess now that's a thing.
Oh,
Now he has
oh
to collect
yeah,
those.
Sean. There are
Oh, I
like
have-
hundreds of Animal Crossing amiibo cards.
Yeah, that's not gonna
Did
happen.
you not know about that?
Don't forget the Pokken tournament one.
I knew the cards
Mhm.
existed. I didn't know that I was going to have them thrust upon me.
Here,
Yeah, because once you get one, you have to get the rest.
here's our
Yeah.
collection of them.
And that's gonna get traded in probably
Jeez.
tomorrow. And then I got the 3-pack KK, Cyrus, and Reese.
How much are they even going to take that game for? Because don't they sell the whole thing for $4.99?
I got it for $2.99 in the States.
Oh no.
They do.
I hope they give you $3
That's
for
not
it.
probably. I mean, if the game has somewhat fun, it could be fine.
That's all I got.
I don't know if it's any fun though.
I'm never gonna play it.
I just asked Steven Eider about it, actually, and he said it was fun.
Do you want
Relatively
it?
fun.
Do you want it, Derek?
I have no amiibo to use with it, though. I don't know, like, if you need those amiibos or not.
I could send you these cards.
That would work.
It's like passing on what's that movie, that horror movie where the girl buys a little box and there's a demon inside of it, and then it's like a Dimmick box or something like that, or a Divic box.
I don't know. I was just picturing Jumanji.
Anyway,
Leprechaun.
yeah. No, it's Insidious or Sinister or
You realize it won't be worth
one of
the
those-
cost of shipping it to me. I could just buy it for the cost of shipping.
I think. All right, well, fuck you then.
I just want you to throw your money away.
I gotta send this thing to James anyway. You live close to James?
James, Retropixel James? Yeah.
Yeah. I gotta send the thing to him anyway, so I could just send this for you, and then you can get it from him when you see him next.
Sure. I'll see him at Barry for sure. Actually, I'll see him sooner, but it won't be shipped by then, I'm sure. I
Yeah,
think I'm
definitely
seeing him I'm seeing him. When the hell is that? This coming week, this coming Saturday, I think.
Oh yeah, it won't. It's
Yeah.
I'm bad at shipping. There's no way I'm gonna be at the. I might be at the post office tomorrow because I was supposed to ship his thing a month ago. I'm bad at shipping.
When did I play his place? I can't remember. Anyway,
I still have a Cloud amiibo that I was supposed to give to Rob.
Meh.
That's it. That's all I got. It was a good time.
We had pickups? Or
Yeah.
Animal
Sure.
Crossing love.
okay. So anyone else wanted to go before I go?
Go ahead.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Nope.
I'm going to bed.
Oh, I do have control.
Yeah, I have.
So anyway, I only got one thing today, but I got a PlayStation Vita.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Kevin.
Yeah, I got that from Kevin. Hopefully he's
Nice.
still in the chat, so that all arrived
left.
today.
he said he was leaving, right?
He
Oh,
just
perfect.
took off.
First or second model?
Excellent. First model. And it's got the grips with it, a 32 gigabyte memory card,
Dang.
and the games that came with it. Oh, it also came with a case because this is the first edition bundle. The only thing it didn't come with was Little Deviants, which I'm mildly confused by, but also don't care.
It's actually an interesting game.
Yeah, I know, but still, like
Yeah.
of all the
It's not
things,
expensive, yeah.
of all the things that not come with
Yeah.
it, that's fine.
Yep.
But I'll start with this because it's the only
Just
game I will probably
interesting.
never even touch is Metal Gear Solid the HD collection because I already have it on PS3. And because with any bundle, there must also come a sports game, MLB 14, the show. And,
That's actually worth something.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 Liberation,
That's good.
Mod Nation Racers, Road Trip, and the two better ones out of this stack, Dragon's Crown and Luminous.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Dragon's Crown.
So
Yep.
yeah, I'm looking forward to trying Dragon's Crown. And the main one though was a sealed limited edition copy of Ys
Nice.
Oh,
Memories
nice.
of Celceta. Ironically, I forgot the name of Memories of Celceta. But, yeah. So this is worth probably half of what I paid for this. So that's awesome.
Was that from Kevin? Did he
Yeah.
have that?
It was a good bundle.
That's a good
It was,
one.
Yep.
well,
That
It's a
was
good
it.
collection of games.
Are you
too.
going to open Celceta to play it?
Yeah.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking for a copy of the game to play, but it's like it would be cool to get the limited edition anyway. So opening it, I was going to look for either an open copy of that or the regular version. So I got it for less than what it goes for. So that's fine.
Very cool.
Awesome.
Looking forward to opening up that soundtrack because there's like a entire history of Ys up to that point soundtrack in there, which is awesome.
You should track down a copy of Muramasa for the Vita.
I bought that while this was in transit.
Nice.
Digitally.
Done and done.
Yep, I downloaded it during this hangout.
Awesome. It's a good game.
Yep. This is the month of attempting to play Vanillaware games for me.
If that fails, you can always jump over to Grimoire.
The one I don't have
Oh, nice.
so far. What else did they do other than the 3 games we mentioned and Grimoire? Anything else?
They did Princess Crown, which is a Japanese-only Saturn game. They did, I think it's Grand Knights. Grand Knights something. It's a PSP JRPG that's Japanese only. They also did. We talked about Odin Sphere, Muramasa. I think that's it.
Yeah. Kumatanchi on the DS. Obviously, only Japan.
Yeah.
Grand Knight History.
That's it. History. Grand Knight History.
And
there is a fan translation in the process of being done. But I'd have to learn how to mod my PSP, and I don't know about all that.
Is that Muramasa that was on the Wii?
Yep. Yeah, so it came out on the Wii first, and then they did a remaster.
Yeah, so I have that.
On the Vita.
Yeah, I got the version with all the DLC, too.
Nice. Yeah, the biggest difference between the Wii and the Vita is that on the Wii, you use your Joy-Con, your Wiimote sideways, and up is your jump. But on the Vita, there's a dedicated jump button. It's a small quality of life improvement, but I find it makes a big difference.
Check that out for the Vita. I like that game quite a bit.
Yeah, it was on sale for $10 a couple weeks ago, which is why I grabbed it.
Oh, Dragon's Crown. We forgot Dragon's Crown.
Yeah, we mentioned that, but they've actually also got an upcoming game called 13 Sentinels Aegis Rim. So that's a thing that's happening.
Nice. I really like them. They were a group of artists who got together and were like, let's make games.
So back to pickups. Who wants to go next?
I can go next.
Yeah, Dragon's Crown art.
There's the one character in there that I'm not super fond of, but the rest of it is on par with what they
The barbarian or the sorceress?
do. The sorceress.
Yep. It could be either of. Anyway.
So I found this game. This was on senior discount day. I found it for 99 cents. I got it for I think 88 cents. But
Dora the Explorer.
No. It was Banjo Kazooie, Grunty's Revenge. So this is after I believe Rare was acquired by Microsoft, but they I think struck a deal where Nintendo could still make games, handheld games with them. So I don't know anything about it, but it's a Banjo Kazooie game. I'll look into it. It was 88 cents. So
it's worth $11 US according to price charting loose.
So I'll give it a shot. If I don't like it, I can always flip it. And then I bought also a router for because I want to make this like another access point for internet in my house. So this was just $3.99.
A brand Netgear.
Yeah, it's Netgear. It's what's
N
it called?
or AC router.
This is the AC one. So
okay, cool.
So it's pretty decent speed. I think it's 600 megabytes, whatever. So I'll use it just as another access point. And then I got some stuff in the mail today. I got a package here.
Before you get away from the senior discount day stuff, mild delay on.
Anyways. So I got, I think I know what this one is. Yeah, okay. So this actually goes with this. So I actually sold a few things on eBay, and I had some PayPal cash left over, so I used it to actually buy a modded Game Boy Advance Model 1 that has the 101 screen in it.
Nice.
So
nice.
Musty, is that some random person?
I don't know.
Eject.
Yeah,
Yep.
That name doesn't look any familiar.
I think we were both on that real quick.
Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
I need to put batteries
Yeah.
in this
Hold
guy.
on, I'm
but
gonna
I'll see if I can get
let me
batteries.
turn on my
Yeah.
setting thing.
I'm translating that name.
Ryan, that color, that's not a US release color, is it?
No. So, but I really like that. So,
And
I'll
assuming,
get batteries later when I get a drink, and then I can show how it looks here.
I'm assuming you went with the original Advance because of it being more comfortable in the hand.
Mhm.
Okay. So
With the brighter screen. So,
Nice.
best of both worlds, right?
and then I got one more thing in the mail. I got this in on Saturday here. I should show it right here. So I'm opening live unboxing here.
More live.
Unbagging.
Wow.
So what this is it's what's called bookends. Makes it's essentially a dock for my model MacBook I have. But essentially adds like more USB ports and a couple more things, more features to make it a little bit more accessible. Because I still would like to use mine if I could ever figure it out how to use it for like streaming, makes it a little bit more easier. So this was about $25 on eBay. So
It's not bad. And it was money you made off selling stuff. So
yeah, so I'll give this the old college try, see how it works. Because I think for the newer models they sell for $200 or something like that. But this is my model is a 2000 mid-model 2011 MacBook that I upgraded, and I added some things to it when you still could upgrade a MacBook by yourself. So I'll have to try this out later. See how it works. Big of a recommendation. It was only $25, so I figured it's worth a gamble. So
Fun little purchase.
yeah, that's it.
Okay. Anyone else?
Wow.
I've got
Yeah, I did too. Yep. And,
Okay, so who wants to go first?
Chris. If you want to go, you can go.
okay. So I guess mine follows a theme. So I got the Super NT that I ordered a while ago. So I bought a ton of probably too many SNES games for the 5C challenge, whatever that is. So Lufia, the Red Doom. I tried some. I went through the first couple episodes. It's a lot worse than the PC version. At least I felt. Let's see, X-Lay.
Nice.
That Doom is a little rough.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to play. Equinox, even with upscaling, it's pretty hard to play.
as far as I've ever heard, no Doom port is worth it except for N64, which isn't a port.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a pricey one.
It is. I splurged.
These are all for your CCCCC, right?
That's a spicy meatball right there.
It
Mega Man.
sure is. Let's see.
There's your big boy.
Darkwing Duck. And then, well, there's another spicy meatball, but not this one. Worm. And then
That's just a meatball.
Lufia 2.
Similar spicy meatball.
So, yeah, I have some stuff I'm meaning to sell, but I probably should sell it to offset the cost of that stuff. And then this is from like a month or month and a half. So Wonder Boy just came in. And then I got a bunch of some books. So let's see. Shadow of the Colossus.
Nice.
Earthbound, which I started reading. And then I had bought a bunch of Adobe Classroom books. So let's see. So because I've been meaning to learn this. So Photoshop. Let's see. Premiere.
Is it just books on how to do Photoshop, or?
Yeah, and After Effects. Yes, I need to learn. I would like to learn.
Are there books on tape by chance?
Chris is prepping for the next Polykill contest. Bringing his A game.
So that's it. Oh no, I have, and that's super band. That's it.
Nice.
That looks fun.
And that's it. There's water damage, but meh. There's the back plate. I don't care about that. That's it.
Is there a way to get that back plate off? I can't on mine.
Yeah, you have to yank off all of the this rubber stuff, this rubber pieces on the bottom, and then there's screws underneath.
Yeah, I took the screws off and it still didn't come out.
I may have to jimmy it off with like a screwdriver. It sounds like
maybe. Anyway, it still works, so that's not really an issue. Anyway, I'll present my stuff then.
Cool. The first thing that I got, I packed away. I got it for free because I realized that GameStop rewards has you set up for an automatic monthly $5 reward certificate. So check your profile. If you do that, check your profile because it happens automatically and they expire. So I went and I have a picture of it. Where is it?
So
it's packed away.
What you want to do is print it 1,000,000 times.
Well, no, you can't because it's the code is a code. Even the barcode is associated to your account only. Single use. But I got the Best of PlayStation Network Volume 1, which has When Vikings Attack, Sound Shapes, Tokyo Jungle, and Fat Princess on it. But I got it for free because it was a $5 reward certificate on a $5 game.
Play Tokyo Jungle.
I will one of these days, but
I keep meaning to play Fat Princess on it, and I haven't yet.
Yeah,
Sound Shapes is fun times.
Jake recommended Sound Shapes.
Yeah,
and then so I went back. I went back on Friday, and because I had some additional, I had enough points to get a $25 off certificate on a used title, and I had another $5 one because the month rolled over. The month had rolled over. I used my January one on that, and then the February one was on this. So I got a couple games. I got The Order 1886.
Yep.
Really hope that gets a sequel.
It should.
And then I picked Secret of Mana.
I really hope that gets a sequel too.
It's still sealed until I am absolutely sure that I'm going to play it. It's getting kind of roasted right now by people. Kind of waiting for the dust to settle to kind of figure out.
Smash JT put a video up today saying that he was wrong. Everything he said was wrong, and that now he loves it.
It sounds like a joke you would tell.
Dead straight. That's
he apologized on Twitter for being so hasty with his initial assessment. I saw that, but
his video yesterday was Secret of Mana remake is garbage. Here's why. Today's video was I was wrong. Secret of Mana remake is awesome.
I think
so. I don't know.
I
Play it for an hour and see how your opinion is.
I keep saying
you didn't watch videos.
I think
how actually playing the game will change your opinion.
Yeah, I think
there's that too.
I think Poyo is getting really worked up. I think
he was saying that on the Discord.
Is he a fan of Secret of Mana?
Oh no, not at all.
I'm reading some tweets of his on it right now.
Yeah, he's
like within the last 12 minutes, he's been tweeting about it.
Yeah, I just
he
saw
could be here
something
listening to us.
Yeah,
could be.
So the last game I got, I'll break down how I. So it was between this and Yakuza 0. Now, the nice thing is I had $25 off, but I also, since it was pre-owned, get 20% off the sticker price as an Elite Pro. So a $44 game becomes a $35 game, and then with $25 off became a $10 game for me. And I was wrestling between this, which would have cost me 10, and Yakuza 0, which would have cost me 5 because it was like had a lower. It was like $37 game or something. So I went with this. I got Persona 5 for $10.
Miles isn't here.
I know. Acid jazz. So I got it for $10. That's a penny for every hour that I'm gonna have to spend with this game, right?
Really hope that one
1,000 hours.
I'm sorry. Maybe 10 cents per hour. That's a pretty good return on your investment, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Mark and I do how much you make per hour broken down. So you need to recoup. You need to get as many hours out of it as money you make per hour. So if you make $10 an hour and you pay $60 for the game, you have to get 6 hours of entertainment out of it to be worth it.
okay.
Is how we work. We calculate.
Well, I spent $10 on it, so
So you have to get through the opening credits, I guess.
probably.
I don't know what a biochemist makes, but I imagine it's more than $10 an hour.
Oh, I'm in customer service.
Oh.
But still,
Can't imagine what those calls are like. I took your pills.
Now I'm a zombie. It's called.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I woke up in this mansion, and all of my
Skin's
coworkers
itching.
ate together.
My skin's itching. I'm so hungry.
so
This
this
fever
dinosaur
got
you
me.
cloned for us.
All right, guys, I'm gonna take off and go to bed before the next guy starts up. Thanks for letting me join in.
Bye, Sean.
Good night, Sean.
Bye.
Bye.
Good one.
Later.
We love you.
Bye.
See you later.
Okay, so anyone else have pickups?
I miss him already.
I have one thing.
Okay.
It's gonna ruin Dollar Dorks tomorrow, though.
No, everything else is on dollar dollars. This is not. This is what Eric told me to pick up. KVM.
Oh.
Sorry, not KVM. Computer speaking. HDMI switch.
Oh,
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it yet.
Oh.
I have to replace my old ones, which is this. I have 4 of these, which I'll now probably daisy chain off that to hook up everything at one time. Have everything automatic switch. And then I have
Good luck.
A
these I
mighty
picked up a
recommendation.
while ago, which is component to HDMI, composite to HDMI, and VGA to HDMI.
that
So
actually
I've
reminds
got
me. I got
every
some
single
stuff.
system.
Let's see if I can find it real quick here. I got something very similar to that. I'll be back. I'm gonna go refresh my beer and batteries and see if I can find that device.
That's it.
Derek, those component to HDMI, that converter you had, how well does that work?
I don't know. That one I got at a Game Swap. The guy had upgraded to a FrameMeister, so he sold it for $5.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
But they're, I don't know, 20, 30 bucks on Amazon or eBay or anywhere.
And do you know if they had a lot of latency, a lot of lag?
So my parents use the VGA, sorry, the composite one on their Wii, and I've never noticed lag. Like, it seems fine to me.
Composite, though, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they use the composite one. I would assume the rest are probably pretty much the same.
Okay.
Yeah, don't know.
Did
for
they
sure.
ever start making Framemeisters again, or are those things still gone?
No, they're gone, but there's 2 like open source alternatives as far as I know.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm never gonna buy one, so
I have a FrameMeister. I think the OSSC is pretty. I think like maybe 220 or something.
I'm sorry, what was that, Chris? The OSS, what did you say?
The open source was the OSSC, whatever.
Yeah.
open
The
source
start
scaler or something.
upscaler. I think that's around 250, maybe with shipping from the UK.
Okay, well, I think it's the only alternative left to me since FrameMeister are gone.
I think they're supposed to be. I remember I was listening to the guys from. I think maybe it was. Voltaire or somebody. One of the guys that helped. I think had some hand in developing that thing. I think it has 1 millisecond better, less lag than the FrameMeister. I think he was going on about.
A millisecond, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
He kept calling it the lame Meister, but then again.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Seems
Well,
extreme. Okay.
I have, this FrameMeister, it's so expensive.
Yeah, I know. I liked what I had heard about it, though, in terms of configurability and.
Well, I have it here. It's just, it's a lot.
And Will has one as well, right?
Yeah, it's really nice. It's just a lot more than I need.
I'll buy it from you for $50. Well, you let me know if you ever want to get rid of it, and maybe we can work something out. You're probably better off selling it on eBay, though.
Well, people are selling it for a mint, I think. On
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Well, I don't have a mint, so you're better off selling it on eBay. I would like to, do something to get my old composite systems running a little bit better, and the Sega stuff does RGB without too much difficulty, so that was something I wanted to look into.
You need to buy. Then there's that whole can of worms where you have to buy a bunch of SCART cables.
Yeah.
Or you have to. You could. Well, you already said you aren't even going to try getting this stuff from HD Retrovision because it's gone in a blink. I think whenever they put it on sale.
Do you think that's a better way to go? Is just get their cables?
Direct
convert.
Yeah, I think it has a little board. I think Yoshi'd probably know more than I would. Definitely know more than I. I think it's a little board that's in between the RGB connector and the component. So
okay.
I think it does 240p or something. It's kind of a funky resolution. I think it uses.
Yeah.
So you just have to make sure it's compatible with your TV.
Yeah. Well, that was another reason I wanted to maybe look at doing a FrameMeister too. Was as I understood it could take all these nasty resolutions and refresh rates and sort of deal with them and convert them to something standard coming out of HDMI, which would make video capture a lot easier too. Because all these capture cards, they're all so damn finicky. I can't get my cheap capture card to work with much of my Sega hardware. Not sure why, but it just doesn't work with it very well.
I can when I start to use the selector on the FrameMeister to go between systems, my Elgato starts freaking out.
Yeah. Okay. Did we kill the convo? Was
no,
something
Ryan's
else
not
going
back
on?
yet. No, we're waiting.
What was
for
he was
Ryan.
doing something, right?
We're all waiting for Ryan.
I thought he went to freshen his beer. I thought.
No, he said he was going to try and find some more or some upscaler things like this, the simple, cheap ones. He said he had something similar.
I have one of those somewhere.
Musty, did you get your Square Enix shipment yet?
It is. Hold on. It arrived in my hometown. Or it's at the post office right now.
So probably tomorrow, or
I should get it tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Mine's scheduled to come Saturday. I was just curious. I'm not eagerly waiting for it. I was
kind of hoping it'd be here, but it shipped. Let me just see. Unless for some reason it got dropped off at my front door and I didn't hear.
Go run up and check.
I'll be right there.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'll be. You know what? I will be right back.
Oh, jeez.
He doesn't.
Everyone's polishing their nose.
Can't find it.
Could use a bathroom break myself. BRB.
Guess we're all taking a break.
I'm still here.
Not me. I'm sitting around. Oh, Derek, you said your podcast dropped. I got to download that.
Like I said,
It's a little late, isn't it, Derek? Isn't it supposed to come out on the 13th?
Yep.
Oh boy, what happened?
I'm
just messing with you.
Sick, and I tried to book Kevin in, and he was a little bit busy around that time.
Oh yeah.
And then, of course, the stream, and then life. Yeah,
I'm
I just
just busting your
I was
chops.
gonna just not do one at all, but
Yeah, you put that poll out there, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, once you put the poll out, people expect you to commit to that. Oh, this is about your Xbox lot.
The poll actually came back with delay it.
Did it?
So technically, I delayed it, but I also did solo.
But you also did it yourself. Yeah, if you weren't.
All right. You look forward to next month's because it's going to be completely different.
Intriguing.
Yep.
So how many pings did you get about your Mixcal X boxes?
None.
Really? I almost pinged you about it.
Oh, sorry, I did get Musty. Musty did. Say
Musty
something
wants
about
one?
it. But
What did you get, 3?
Yeah, I got 3 and I already had one. So I have 4
You're
now.
selling them all, right?
Yeah. I'm planning to mod them, put bigger hard drives in them. Musty had contacted me and he thought I was driving to Chicago.
Yeah.
Which means I could bring one. But I'm not driving, I'm flying, so it'd be really difficult to pack it in a suitcase and take up a lot of room.
That's I was gonna ping you about it. And I'm like, you know what? There's no way he can fly it, and I can't fly it, and shipping
would be crazy.
Is gonna be insane. So that's too bad.
I said to Musty, like, maybe I could take the housing off of one, top and bottom, and bring that. At least it'd be lighter, but it'd still take up a lot of room.
Yeah, those are
And then you gotta swap the motherboard when you get it to your place.
Yeah. Well, good luck with those. Yeah, we didn't get that model down here in the States. That's
I
why.
think it was only Canada and Europe, I think.
All right, well, I got you downloaded here. In fact, I need to check Polykill also.
And Ryan's back.
I'm back.
I got Polykill.
I'm still here. I'm just eating.
It's hard to tell when the camera's off, but I saw you were muted too.
Yeah.
Makes sense because you're eating.
Yeah. Nom.
Yummy.
Speaking of which, shouldn't Troy be on soon?
He's got no internet at the moment.
Oh, okay.
He's currently living in his new place.
So he is moving. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't remember when that was happening.
So Derek, you reminded me that I ordered this guy. It came in, I think, like a week ago. So it is a component in VGA. I guess.
Okay.
Put me on present. No, you can put me on present.
Okay.
There you go.
There you go.
So essentially, you can do component in or VGA, and it comes out HDMI.
Nice.
My hope is because my Elgato can't capture off those HD Retrovision because the software only captures at 480p at its lowest, not 240p. So my hope is that with this, I do have actually like a retail store splitter that you can do. I think up to 5 or 6 TVs off one component cable.
Okay.
So my hope is to do one to this box where the HDMI can then go to the capture cord and be captured, while the other component goes to the CRT television. Also, possibility with doing with Dreamcast through VGA.
Yeah, that's exactly why I got the VGA one was for Dreamcast.
So, can't wait to try this out. It was only $20, so it was worth the gamble.
What it does if you turn both on.
Yeah, see what happens. See what I get. Yeah, but
the audio is separate too. Don't look at your audio.
No, you can't because there's a switch right here for VGA.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Component.
Now you're gonna have to if you hook up both. You're gonna have to have, like, say you have something plugged into VGA and something else plugged into component. Your audio is shared between the two. You're gonna need to have an audio splitter to put both in from both consoles.
An audio merger.
Yeah, splitter backwards.
What I'm doing is I might just do a couple consoles where I don't know. I'm still like debating how I want to set it up. If I want to just do one console at a time, and as opposed to
I remember you talking about that. I think it's insane, but
I don't want the giant rat's nest of cables. That's the thing.
I'm about to rewire all of mine.
Do you want me to unpresent you now?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm about to rewire mine. Like, I literally should have left this call half an hour ago to start rewiring it.
That's boring. This is more fun.
I do like doing the wiring. It's gonna be a nightmare, but it's gonna be fun. Yeah, that was sweet.
Oh yeah, I also have one of these SCART HDMI
Those are
adapters.
garbage, man.
They are crap. I think this thing died already. I think
There's such a there is like
it's
15 frames a leg that come off that thing.
Yeah, it's like $20 or $30. I would not recommend it. If you want to play around with the SCART, maybe, but yeah, it's not a good option.
It's terrible.
So the tracking on that UPS package says it's at my door, and it's not at my door.
Uh-oh.
So I don't know if that means that they left it at the mailbox and that was the only option. Because our mailboxes, it's subdivision.
Yeah.
type. It's not a subdivision. Don't make up lies. But we've got the box there, and so I'm thinking it might be there. It's just really cold, and I don't feel like walking out there right now.
It's Square Enix stuff, Musty. Come on.
Yeah, boring stuff.
I went and got my Vita for this.
Do you want me to go?
All right. No.
I
I don't care if you don't get it. No, I don't care.
Otherwise, I'm not going to have anything to show next week. So.
All right. Well, I just don't want you to lose track of your package. If it's out in a locked box out there, then fine.
That's my
locked box.
Hello, that's my best guess.
Bye, Derek. Have fun rewiring
good night,
cables.
Ryan, I want to know how that thing that you bought works out for you, the component.
I'll test it sometime this week.
Yeah. Sometime let me know. I'd like to know.
I haven't unboxed like any of my video games because I'm waiting for the shelves to get put together before I do anything, you know. But I still might have some time where I can mess around because this is HDMI. Just hook it up to my MacBook to see if the Elgato captures it, you know. That's ultimately the goal.
You said your Elgato was having problems with your component. What kind of component?
Those HD Retrovision cables, and it's because the software can only record at 40p at its lowest.
And the HD Retrovision do 240?
Well, actually, I think 480i might be the lowest, but yeah. But yeah, they capture at 240. They come out at 240p. Those cables.
Yeah.
So
are you sure? Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. So like I've tried it before and it doesn't work. And I think those guys at HD Retrovision said, yeah, like the Elgato does not work with their cables, even though if you have the component add-in, which I do, it won't work. So like I'm just taking this as a try, you know, because it's $20 to see if it's worth it. Plus, it's got, like I said, the VGA option. So if anything, I could do Dreamcast, you know. So.
But then that device that you bought would have to support 240p.
Yeah.
Would it not? Do you know if it does?
Well, I wonder if this upscales it though. That's the thing, is I couldn't read if anything if it upscales it because it's coming out HDMI. So
yeah, it has to do something to convert it and upscale. Where did you get? Did you get that from Amazon? Where'd you get that?
eBay.
Oh, you're a big eBay shopper, huh?
Yeah. Sell and you use your PayPal monies.
Yeah, I know. I just got to sell some stuff. Except I hate. Who was it? Somebody was complaining about it today. Getting all that stuff together and shipping it. And
Chris Roberts.
Over it. I'm not. No, I don't think it was Chris. He does it all the time. He does it in his sleep.
Now he was giving tips on how to make good money off of it and just be like ship quick.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah. I ship pretty quick the day I get paid, but I got to get some stuff to sell. All right.
I'll let you know next week. How was that, Eric? I'll tell you.
Thank you. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, because if it works with that, that's awesome. Because then I can stream off. I can play off my CRTs and stream the way I want to. You know.
Yeah. Cool. Very cool.
That's what I want to do down the road here. I would like to maybe start streaming on Twitch more. So.
Everybody's streaming.
Yeah. I think a lot of YouTubers are leaving and going to Twitch full time.
Yeah. Did you guys already talk about how that's today? I forgot. I completely forgot. The demonetization. I think it's on February 20th. That's today.
That's today. Yep. I took a picture where it said I'm still a YouTube partner.
Oh yeah.
Just for old time's sake.
Before they ship that partnership.
That's exactly. Yeah, I mean, the Nintendo news, I think we all knew that was coming, but it was like they waited until the last possible second to be like, oh yeah, since you aren't making money anymore, you're not part of our little deal anymore. That's kind of brutal. But It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I just wonder how many people tried, like how much, because it's been relatively quiet on Twitter. Like the initial like anger a month ago,
Yeah,
was really really loud, and then it just sort of, and then you notice there were people who all of a sudden were streaming all the time.
Yeah.
As if millions of voices cried out and were suddenly silenced.
Yes, exactly. And then, this last week, it's been super, like, it's been kind of quiet. No one's been, there have been people who've been reminding us that today is the day, but it's just been relatively, I don't know, there's not as many people who are, boo-hooing about it. I suppose the thought is, if you are waiting a month now and you didn't hit it, then those are the breaks. I turned all my monetization. Like I just stopped hitting yes on my videos. Like when that news came out, I was just like, whatever. I don't need that. It's also not, a life goal to turn home videos into a side business. Like,
screw you, YouTube. I don't need your 10 cents.
That's right. I didn't even make 10 cents. I haven't made any money off of this.
So go kick rocks, YouTube.
Yeah, it's just. It'll be interesting to see what the next bit, like, do they cut the next chunk? Like, are they like, yeah, this is still not manageable, even with the people who we did deem now acceptable, and do they have to cut it again? And do they start walking it back to, the people who are the elite?
Elite.
It'll be interesting to see. And we can wait for somebody to mess up again, and then they'll have to change it all again. And honestly, if they made us pay, I'm not trying to encourage this, but if they made us pay for our channels, you would immediately cut out all the people who are not in it for the fun of it. Maybe that's not all of it, but you get rid of those some of those people who then now there's an expense involved. The people who are put horrible things on YouTube, but they don't spend a penny to do it, and then they go viral, and then all of a sudden they're news. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh no, this person did something horrible. Change the rules for everyone else.
Right, exactly.
But don't touch them. They do too much.
Give us the guidelines and say, but don't enforce them now, right? Like here's our rules. Here's how we're going to deal with this going forward, but we're not going to, not this time.
Yep.
Yeah. It's dumb. But that's none of my business.
As you take a sip of that with the label facing out.
Oh. Well, if I can be the lone sponsor for Belvia Bold, I'll take it. It's better than Amp. Which they didn't plug Amp this week.
P2's learning.
P2's done. He's like, I want out.
Yep.
Just shove me in a closet somewhere. I'm done.
Yep.
Yeah, he was in rare form.
Yeah, it's funny. Everyone gets like that week off, and then and then suddenly it's like, wow, I have so much time to do things. Yeah.
The hell with that.
Time off? No. No time off ever.
Ever. It's like where you're hanging.
But yes, Eric, if you and Melissa streamed, I think I already. Do I already have notifications on? I might already have notifications on for you.
Really? We don't stream enough for that to be a thing.
Well, it'll just tell me if you guys go live,
Yeah.
and I can be like, ooh, and then like I'm 2 clicks away from watching.
Okay. Yeah, Bill's asking about us streaming Last of Us. I don't think that's a good idea.
Do it with the kids.
I swear a lot that game frustrates me. I'm
Do
trying
it
to figure out the
Do
rules.
it with the kids. Come on.
No, I can't get the kids, yeah.
Think about the kids.
I don't think cursing really matters so much with Last of Us.
Yeah.
No?
No.
Why? Because of the game material itself or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's Last of Us.
Well, I just don't want to be on record as swearing up a blue streak in frustration.
You get some beers in you then.
Melissa already started the cursing trend on that one Mario Kart stream she didn't know was streaming.
I'm sorry, what? What are you talking about?
When like Steven started streaming people playing Mario Kart for a while. She came on and started cursing, not knowing it was live.
Oh.
Not a ton, but enough to be funny.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know about that. She probably doesn't know either, yeah.
Me.
No, she found out.
Oh, she did? Okay. I'll have to ask her about it. Oh, God, what was I looking at?
Want list for MGC?
Ooh.
Oh, I should. No, I'm actually looking at some cover project stuff.
Have you announced that? Made an official announcement on that yet, Eric?
Uh-oh.
No. We had. I mean, I guess I could make an official announcement. We've bought our tickets. We've got the hotel. And we don't have a rental car. We don't know exactly how we're going to get up there, if we're going to rent or not. But I think we're pretty well established that we're coming. We're leaving the kids in Oregon. Melissa's mom is flying out here. She's going to watch the kids. We're going to fly out to Chicago and drive up.
Awesome.
Yep. Gosh, yeah, that means I got to get my taxes done. I'm expecting a complicated tax year this year, so I got to get to work on that. Anyway.
I might be sharing a room with Julian. I don't know yet.
Oh, are you? Yeah, I meant to follow up with him on that because we've kind of got a full room already with Melissa, me, and then her brother and his wife. But you're coming in for that, huh, Chris? That's good to know.
Yay.
Is that for sure? You're coming in, Chris?
Yeah, everything's paid for.
Good. Well, that's cool. We'll see you there then.
I think you're staying across the street, right next to the convention center.
He's staying at he told me he was staying at the Hilton, which is really directly right next door to the now Wisconsin, whatever. It's been named after airline industries that kept going out of businesses here. Midwest and Frontier and whatnot. Get them being named after something and they want to go out of business, so they just keep losing sponsorship.
Yeah, I think we both bought a room, and then I think I was told them we should probably cancel it because I think I got a cheaper rate. So I think he was only going to stay. He was originally only going to stay for a couple of days. I think he's going to stay for 3 days.
Okay, I think we're staying in the same hotel as you guys.
The
At
Hilton?
least I hope we are. The Hilton, yeah.
I think it's whatever's on there on the Midwest Gaming Classics website.
Yeah,
I think the
that's
one they
exactly.
recommended.
Yeah, they've got three. They have three different hotels that they've got.
It was the one with the cheapest parking. It wasn't. It was only cheap by a little bit.
I would like to see more of Milwaukee. I went there once and it's pretty brief. So
What day are you coming in?
Friday,
Okay.
Yeah,
Friday,
us too.
like early Friday morning. So
Yep.
I'll be have to wait a while to get my hotel.
Where are you flying into? Are you flying directly into Milwaukee?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I need to figure out what. I'm picking up somebody at O'Hare.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing, Musty, is that eventually I wanted to coordinate with you guys on that because between two people coming in to there's two people flying into O'Hare, correct? Or two groups of people?
Yeah, so as I understand, the bros are flying in, or they haven't booked yet, but they would probably book something in the morning.
Yeah.
If that's the case, that's probably when I will be going through there, or I can time it so that I can pick them up at O'Hare and head straight up from there. They may fly into Milwaukee, so that may not be necessary. In which case, Dean will need a ride up somehow.
And
I
Coach
can
USA bus. Coach USA bus. They'll take you straight from
you're pushing the bus thing.
It's like $15 and they'll take you straight to Milwaukee. About 10 minutes from where I live.
That's one option.
Is he flying directly from out of the country? Like, I thought he's going to be in like New Zealand or something. Dean.
No, Dean's not flying from New Zealand.
I think he's flying to Banff first, isn't he? I can't remember.
Probably. But he's getting in like 5:30. So part of me is like, I don't want to wait to hit O'Hare at 5:30. I would probably drive down, pick him up, and bring him back, or we can take a road trip and pick him up or something.
Because I drove.
Ryan's like, screw that. Get him on a bus.
There's a bus 10 minutes from here. 10 minutes from here from O'Hare will ship you right to where I live.
It'll ship you right there.
That's what I did for Portland. That's right. I saved like $200 flying out of O'Hare. So I was like, well, I'll just bus it,
Because I think was it like two and a half hours from Chicago till Milwaukee. I can't remember.
It's not even that. It's like an hour.
Well, Musty, when you find out those details from those guys, let me know, and maybe we can coordinate something.
Yeah, I'll make you guys see Milwaukee. Real nice.
Nah.
No.
I'm just kidding.
I can make you do a brewery tour if you want, Eric. We can do it Friday night. I can book something.
I'll let you know. It'll, like I said, it's going to depend on when we leave. If we want to pick up Dean, we were hoping to get up there early too. So I don't know if we'll stick around. It'll depend on if what Eric and his wife are doing, what time we get up there. But yeah, let's keep us in the loop if you can.
Yeah. Okay. I know Musty wants to probably go back to 42.
Yeah, I mentioned it. So there's a section of the Discord specific for Chicago or for Midwest. I did mention 42 Alehouse as an option, but that again, you're from the area. You would probably have a better sense if there's stuff closer to the.
I think 42 be 42 from the convention is actually closer than it was before. When I was in Brookfield, Brookfield's a much longer drive from where it is now, because you can just take a bridge from downtown, and they'll take you straight to 42, essentially.
St. Francis, right?
Yeah, so it's about a 10. It's probably a 10-minute drive from downtown Milwaukee to 42. You just get right on the Home Bridge, and it'll take you straight to 42. I was gonna say I don't know if we want to do that Friday night or because we could do that, or if you want to do it Saturday night.
Because Saturday, like the cosplay contest is at like 8, or like last year it was that was super late, and like I don't know what the schedule looks like for activities or panel or whatever yet. I would hope that we get that information soon. So I don't know if it would be worthwhile to leave our Saturday options open enough that we could go.
That's what I'm saying. We could do it Friday, so we guaranteed, because there's nothing really. I mean, the extra money isn't worth going to it. But I talked with the guy who I work with, who's on the board for Midwest. Yeah, the VIP, and he told me that essentially, I think we should be able to get in and walk around the vendor floor on Friday if we go pick up our tickets Friday night. So that's something we could always do. We could always go. Like I said, the brewery tour is not far from there too, so we could always maybe do like the lakefront brewery tour. Go pick up the tickets, maybe see the floor, and then get supper after that. That's an idea. But that's just the idea. And then Friday we can wing it by ear. I also was gonna say, because I don't know what the food situation is gonna be at this building. I know they had like a Jersey's Mike's there last year. There is a mall, and the food court's right across the street from the convention center too. So there's Grand Avenue Mall, which is essentially just a mall that has a food court now. Because, but I think they're actually starting to come back because they're starting to rebuild downtown Milwaukee a little bit at the moment. So I think stores are actually starting to go back into the mall now. But at one point in time was like that one point in time that was like the elite mall in Milwaukee.
I'm gonna try something here.
Ooh, what are we gonna try out here?
I'm going to hook my phone up to the Hangout so that I can work around the room.
We'll see some packing.
Yeah, I gotta get some of these shelves moved upstairs and stuff like that. I should do the first of my collection highlight videos live right now, but
that'd be cool. I actually have to go, guys. Melissa's having some trouble with the kids putting them to bed. They've been acting up tonight. Anyway,
bye, Eric.
Enjoy your week. Bye, guys.
Give him hell.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. All right, good night.
Bye. See all the old chat's going here. No one's talking in the chat anymore. Travis, your mic's off. You're muted. Yeah, you're muted.
Ha!
So have you not said like a word in like the last like 30 minutes? I thought you were just being quiet. All of a sudden I looked, I was like, I saw your mouth moving, and then
I've really not said anything, so that's good.
I was saying, like, I saw your mouth moving, but no words coming out. So
I should have kept that up for another hour, so that'd have been fun.
You're like, no, don't do that. Like, bye.
I mean, Milwaukee sounds fun, but I think I only have one Midwest trip in me per year.
Well, what happens if we find you like a bus for like the day or something?
I mean, that's like 3 days from where I'm at. They don't have buses where I'm at. It's like wagons and horses.
There's got to be like an Amtrak, that's barely hanging on the rails, somewhere they can get you here.
Maybe 3-4 hours away, I could find an Amtrak station.
Yeah.
You probably have to go like, I don't know, probably have to go to Raleigh for an airport.
Or Charlotte.
Charlottesville, yeah.
Charlotte's actually closer, but there's nothing near where the Polykill headquarters is. It's
Sean thought your on, I think, was on an island in Virginia somewhere. So
it feels that way.
More likely to find an Amtractor from the sounds of it.
Amtractor, Fitnet.
If there's a pun, I'll find it. even if no one should.
That's like the foothills of the Shenandoahs or something. It's pretty country.
There's no name for the mountains here. We're the foothills of BFE. Even the mountains don't have even fun redneck names. Even the rednecks haven't named things.
You just call them hills? Oh, those are the hills over there.
Pretty much.
Oh.
Yeah. We're pretty far out here.
Do you have an airport?
The university has a private airport. The nearest airport to me is Roanoke, but the nearest international airport is Charlotte, which is like 2 hours away.
So, are you driving to Chicago then?
Oh yeah.
Are you driving to see I can't think of his name. I thought you were driving up to Michigan first.
I don't know if that'll happen.
Yeah,
It's 2.5, 3 hours extra to see Diego. I don't know if that's going to happen.
He can get on a bus for 3 hours if he wants to see us.
It should meet you guys in Indianapolis.
Yeah. Us Virginia folks or at least where we're from, are used to driving a lot extra for fun, meeting people, but 3.5 hours on top of 10 hours feels like a lot. I like the guy. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know it's a lot. That I did chuckle when he said, I don't envision Michigan having like spectacular sweet tea. But,
yeah. It's just not on the
Okay,
way.
is this working? Can you?
Your audio is.
I hear
No, that's fine. I'd rather not announce the. I can show you I can just have the camera just sort of floating around. Ooh.
I still hear your cat, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's super noisy. She doesn't meow though. She just does that. Okay. Whoa. Still have all my purge boxes that have yet to be claimed.
Purge boxes? Perv boxes?
Box of herbs. I got 2 of these deals. Oh yeah, it's not gonna work if I'm just talking.
That's fine. We could put you on present here. Put him on present so we can at least see what he's going on here, digging around.
These Pac-Man deals.
There you go, Pac-Man deals.
The Namco plug-and plays.
You're really smart with that, man, because you're keeping your stuff organized and you're packing way more in advance than I did. After a while, everything started just getting. If it fits in a box, you can try to get as much as in one box as possible.
Yeah, that will be a thing. This shelf. I got stuff that's like committed to people, like all these old PC games. I have a guy who has already paid me for them, but haven't found a chance to get it to him. Oh, Fitnat, this is coming your way.
Huh? The 3D Dot Game Heroes?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You have my address?
I talked to Troy.
Okay, that'll work.
I was going to make it a surprise, but
Huh.
the surprise is gone now. I should do a video on this. This bag of old Star Wars stuff. Like my mom used to be a Trekker, and so she's got old like things from conventions, like old convention stuff, and she really liked Leonard Nimoy. This would be that, like, here's some strange stuff that has nothing to do with anything else I do on my channel.
That's okay sometimes.
Yeah. Like Mars did the, what was that album that he opened up the other
The
day?
AC/DC like collector, not what's called the box set or something, right?
Was that the Jack White pressings that they've been talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, that's Bill who's been talking about those.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, there's my precious right there.
What now?
This is the shelf of all the Lord of the Rings stuff.
I can't see it.
Yeah, we can't.
I can't. Over here, but it's my precious.
I can see a hand.
It's all my copies, all my different versions of Lord of the Rings. And
Well, that collection sucks compared to Joe's.
I know, right? And The Hobbit.
Were you a fan of that before the movies, Musty?
The Hobbit, yes. But I really didn't read Lord of the Rings until the movies, to be totally honest with you. But now I've got all three of the soundtracks and the Blu-ray. Frodo bobblehead. It's fun. The Smeagol.
What's it?
The Smeagol bookend that came with 2 towers.
Golem.
Minas Tirith.
What's that tower?
Minas Tirith.
There you go.
There's got a little storage spot right there.
Where you can hide your elfish Swede?
Yes, exactly. Yay! I got my jewelry. There's the Even Star. There's the brooch they have on the cloaks. That one. And my ticket to Trilogy Day, which was amazing.
Trilogy Day? What was that?
That was the day Return of the King released.
Ah.
They played all 3 movies. The first 2, they played the extended ones.
Mm-hmm.
So I sat in the theater for 14 hours in costume. It was great. As dispensers.
What the hell is that from?
It's him and his.
No, but what is that from? Is it just an action figure?
Yeah. Yeah, it is just, yeah.
Where's the Trivia Pursuit?
Let's see here.
Why would you want to see something so trivial? Terrible.
Not as good as Amtractor.
Yeah.
No.
You should just call it a night with that one.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
That's actually going to make the podcast. That's how good that was.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the DVD Trivial Pursuit Trilogy Edition. And then here is Risk.
Risk.
Yep.
Who's the version of the Ukraine in that one?
Ukraine. Australia is the important one. I mean, the map is actually Middle Earth. And then...
God, Musty doesn't watch Seinfeld.
Yep. You lost me.
Even I'm lost with that one. I don't remember.
Ukraine is weak.
Yeah, I remember that. And then he smashed the board.
Ukraine is not weak.
Oh yeah, it was on the subway, right?
Yeah.
They're playing Risk on the subway.
Yeah. So then they've got some like unique rules that you can throw in to have the ring move along the path of the Fellowship, and it gives different sorts of powers to whatever armies are in there when the ring is passing through. But it can also be captured, in which case the game is over. Yeah. So much stuff. Are these pewter chess pieces?
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, this card. It was like the Noble Collection. That was the big movie prop replica makers. So you guys never get to see this, the stuff that was on this bookshelf, because I never pointed the camera over here. Photo and Legolas.
That should be a video for you, Musty. It's your Lord of the Rings collection.
Didn't you do one at some point?
Yeah, Musty, do a video.
I
Right now.
I remember you doing one before.
I did the video games one.
Do the whole things one.
With all the things.
Now.
Yeah,
Your name's
remember?
Hobbit. You gotta do it.
I know. When I get my new digs, because I need to figure out if that Halo stuff is going to stay in that big case back there or not. Haven't decided yet. Like I could move the Final Fantasy stuff in there. I could got some decisions to make. Is this riveting?
Yes. Yes.
That's my bedtime. I'm watching Big Out Hobbits.
I just gotta put these. Yeah, I got all these. We got double stacked DVDs down here. Pirates of the Caribbean, Chicago, Bring It On,
Bring it on. That's jazz hands.
Breakfast Club, Brazil, Blade Runner Final Cut, Scanner Darkly. That movie's great. 300. Ooh, that probably this one. Glee Season 1, Volume 1.
Glee season 1.
Yep. These are condensed. Here's the seasons 2, 3, and 4 of the OC.
California.
Ninja Turtles.
Oh, God.
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I should be going through these with my wife to decide if we're going to actually keep these things or not. Just box them up, send them on to the next place.
That's right.
Jurassic Park 1, 2, and 3 triple pack.
That's what I have. Except I only watched the first one because the third one's garbage.
Ellen.
The talking velociraptor.
National Treasure 1 and 2. Chronicles of Narnia. What? Back to the Future trilogy on DVD. Ooh. Pink Floyd Pulse. Hope there's not. Okay, good. Make sure there's not stuff on my couch I don't want you guys seeing. Stand by me.
Like what?
I don't know. You never know. Social network. I should make my wife go through these.
Meh. Let's play a game. Let's play a game. What movie is hers and what game's Musty's? Or what movie is hers? What movie's Musty's?
Okay, start with Social Network.
I'm gonna say it's hers.
It is hers.
Ah, ding!
It's a great movie, but
Yeah.
we own it because she wanted it.
Is it because Justin Timberlake's in it?
No, she's a big Aaron Sorkin.
No.
You thought I was going to say Eisenberg, didn't you? Transformers.
Whoa.
Well, I'm gonna say that's yours, Musty.
Biggest Loser of the Workout.
I'm gonna say that's hers.
I'm out, dude. I'll see you later.
All right.
See you,
That's
Travis.
it, Trav.
Bye, Rusty.
Hope I'm not boring you guys.
Well, this is interesting to me now that I have a game.
Robin Williams live on Broadway.
Hers?
False.
Really? Okay.
That is
I mean, I like Robin Williams and all.
Lady Gaga, The Monsters Ball.
This is definitely yours.
No.
Well,
311 live in concert, New Orleans.
yours?
Both.
Wow.
Tenacious D, Complete Masterworks.
That's yours.
That's,
And it's fantastic.
That is actually, the DVD is hers. She has seen them in concert. I have not.
What?
We are both fans.
So do you ever watch the bonus material stuff on there besides the HBO stuff? Like there's just like 3 5-minute bits in there. So when I saw Tenacious D back in like 2003, I want to say it was, 2 of those played because they played a 3-hour show, and they took 2 breaks, and they played 2 of the 3 bits right there. So when I bought that DVD, I was very happy because that was like you never saw those bits anywhere before. So I was glad that they incorporated them with that DVD. But those HBO bits are what made me a fan of Tenacious D.
Yeah.
From their little HBO show. Hence the name Rocket Sauce.
Fringe seasons 1, 2, and 3.
Hers.
Mine.
Really?
I need to go back to that show.
I liked Fringe. I need to go back and actually finish it because
Yeah, I don't know where I stopped.
I didn't watch season 5. That was the last season, I think. Yeah,
I know-
didn't watch
I
5
think-
season.
I don't know if I watched season 3 or 4. It's been a long time. I probably just need to rewatch the entire thing.
Well, we're all conditioned now to just tear through things super quick. Firefly,
Hers?
that's mine. I keep trying to get her to watch it. Cloverfield,
Hers?
more mine. Cruel Intentions,
Hers.
yeah, that one's hers. But I still like the movie. Dreamgirls,
Hers.
Dumb and Dumber,
Yours.
both. The Twilight Saga Eclipse,
Hers.
Fever Pitch.
Yours.
In a
It's a great
blockbuster
it's a
case.
great baseball movie, so yours.
Yeah, it's more hers, but
Really?
I still like the movie.
Yeah.
The Fugitive.
I don't care. Yours.
That's mine because my mom's in it. So
Oh, really?
yes,
You celebrities.
I know, right?
I didn't do it. I don't care.
I don't care. Milk.
Hers, maybe?
Hers, yeah. Memento.
Hers?
Mine.
Ugh.
I still need to see that movie.
So good. Mean Girls.
That would be mine.
It's both of ours. Hairspray.
Lizzie Kaplan's in that movie. Hairspray, it's going to say hers.
Yes. Portlandia. Season
Both.
1? Season 1, yeah.
Oh.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yours.
Yeah. Pitch Perfect.
Hers.
Yeah, but I like it too. Prometheus.
Definitely yours.
Yep. Romeo and Juliet.
Hers.
Yes. Also like it. Schindler's List.
Yours.
I've never seen it.
What?
I've never seen it either.
There's a scene where these kids are in the toilets. That's great.
Juno.
What was that one? Juno?
Yeah.
Both maybe?
Both, yeah. Twilight.
Hers.
Hers, yes.
You have joint custody of Juno?
Yeah. Varsity Blues.
Yours.
Yes, but she likes it. She likes it a lot too.
I don't want your life.
Band of Brothers.
Yours.
I actually have not watched it. I picked this up at a garage sale. This steelbook case, and it is in immaculate shape.
It's a good one. It's worth a watch.
I think that's on Crave TV here. Streaming service.
Now I need to figure out. Good. Now this bookshelf is out.
I just played the Touch My Katamari demo on Vita.
Was it worth it?
Sure. It's a Katamari game.
So, sorry. I mean,
that's fine. Go ahead.
I was just going to ask you a general question because Musty were saying, like, you might get rid of some of those DVDs. Is there a shop that sells them, or are you just going to dump them at a Goodwill?
Oh, I mean, I might try and either find a good home for them. My wife has been getting into these Facebook groups that are buy nothing, sell nothing. You basically just list stuff, and people say if they're interested, and then you just pick somebody to come pick it up. So you just give it away. It's sort of a pay it forward thing.
Or you could do a garage sale, and that would be a good way to offload a bunch of the stuff you don't want after you're done unpacking.
Also true, yeah. Yeah, that is a good point, because if we move in the spring, then we could do a garage sale in the summer.
Yeah, you can just put all the boxes of crap you don't want in the garage, and then garage sale it.
Like all these PS3 games, all these Super Nintendo games, like, I'm blown away. I don't know what's wrong with the market, but all of these Super Nintendo games, people so want them.
Let's see what you got here for the Super Nintendo games.
At one point, somebody was kicking the tires on these four, and then they never ended up following through. Lion King, Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, Tiny Toon Adventures, Buster Bust Loose, Kirby's Avalanche.
I'd probably be interested in Lion King.
Ken Griffey Jr.'s Winning Run, Mortal Kombat 2, Populous, Donkey Kong Country 2, Toy Story, Stunt Race FX, which I have the manual for that too, Pilot Wings, Super Mario All-Stars, Tetris Attack.
Pilot Wings is actually the last of those launch titles I need.
Which one, Pilot Wings?
Yeah, just out of like the things, like I just want to collect all those launch titles for Super Nintendo, just for whatever reason. I have all of them but that one. I also don't have Donkey Kong.
Because there's like 5 of them, right?
Yeah, yeah, SimCity, F-Zero, obviously Mario World, and something else. Gradius 3.
Gradius 3, yeah.
Yeah, I have that.
Uniracers, F-Zero, NHL 94, Star Fox, and Madden 94. So, I mean, there's nothing earth-shattering or earth-bounding. But...
Is the Donkey Kong Country 2 player's choice or regular?
Regular.
Okay. I'm just looking at prices. Just because I am interested in a couple of those.
Yeah, just like I had them on Facebook group for weeks and weeks, and just
I mean, you're sending me something anyway, so.
This is true. Yeah, then I got Qbert and Tecmo NBA Basketball for the NES. And then Super Breakout, Video Pinball, Pac-Man, and Space Invaders for it.
Yeah. If you have a list, you can just send me that, and I'll look and see if there's anything I want.
Okay. Yeah, because I got PS3 games.
Yeah. And I'll update my list, and I can send that to you to see if you want to trade some stuff.
Sure. We can do that. At this point, like, yeah. Like, I have an empty steelbook for Nino Kuni.
I can actually see it. I can see if a friend is interested in that. I have a RPG. I have an RPG collector friend, so I'll ask him about that steelbook actually.
Okay.
If you want me to.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
I haven't even bothered to list it because putting that stuff out there is weird. Then I have Lunar Silver Star Story complete without the game.
So not so complete.
That's right. Yeah. And there's a book that's supposed to be with it, so it's got this.
Silver Star Story incomplete.
That's right. It's got the little outer cardboard, and then it's missing the game, the 2 discs on the game, but it has the soundtrack and the making of compact disc.
Yeah, someone might actually want that. Like RPG case stuff probably sells decently online, and the benefit there is you could post it as Silver Star Story incomplete.
Yeah, it's either that or actually just go find the game discs. Like if I could, maybe I'll wait until Midwest and see if somebody's got them loose.
Do you know if the Lion King is supposed to be better on Genesis or Super Nintendo, or if there's a difference between them other than platform?
I don't know on that one.
Yeah. The cart loose on Super Nintendo goes for like $2-3 less than the complete edition on Genesis.
I want to say the Genesis version is seen as it.
The Disney ones are generally better on Sega Genesis.
Yeah, the music also caters itself better to that sound chip, I think.
Yeah, but the only version of that I own is Game Gear, so it would still be an improvement.
Upgrade. Yeah, starting later this week is the first of it, and I think it's going to be an 18-part video series.
The start of what? You were taping while you were talking.
Oh, sorry. The start of an 18-part video series.
Of?
Each console and the respective games that I have for it.
Okay.
So, hold on.
Are you just saving those PS3 games for the next Straight in 6 games get 1 sale? Or 60% Trade in 6 games get 60% off?
I mean,
or 60% extra trading credit?
That would be my last resort with those.
Anything good in that box for PlayStation 3?
What's that?
Anything good in that PlayStation box?
Destiny, Skyrim, Lair, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, Steelbook, Last of Us Steelbook, GTA 5, Mass Effect 3, WWE 13, 2 copies of Skyrim, God of War 3, Hitman Absolution, MGS 4. That's it.
Yeah.
Just all stuff that has been, for the most part, has been remastered or are duplicates for me.
Yeah.
That's a lot of the reason why I'm getting rid of most of them. This is a interesting process. We've never sold a place before, and so this is kind of stings to have to basically live like you're in a hotel for a couple weeks. Sweet.
Those 3 games I mentioned would probably be like just under, like between $45 and $50 Canadian worth of stuff. Full price.
We can work something out.
Yeah, just letting you know that would be about it.
Okay. And you said you got a trade list?
I've got a list that needs updating. I've got, like, all my purge piles have led to no sales whatsoever, so I've got like 200 games under my bed.
Gosh.
Just in a plastic bin.
More rubber bands around here.
And don't expect anything too exciting out of that. The most valuable game or interesting game in there is probably Pokemon Coliseum.
And you never know.
Yeah, you never know.
There's whole libraries that I have never dabbled in or collected for, but never really played.
Do you have a Vita?
Nope.
Okay.
Kind of. Like, part of me wishes I did, but then part of me reminds myself that I don't portable game that much.
Yeah. It's worth it basically for memories of Celceta and a few other titles, probably, which is why I got it. And I got a fairly good deal on it, despite it being more than I was initially wanting to pay, but I didn't know he was going to have that much stuff with it, so...
Sure, yeah. No, I remember when he was saying he was going to get rid of it.
Yeah, like that joke haggle was not anywhere near what he ended up asking for it. Like the joke bidding in the chat when they were doing.
Yes, I remember.
Yeah, I think it made it up to like $50 top bid on that. It ended up being a bit more than that.
Those lights, never ended up putting them up.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Chris, you still with us here?
Yeah.
I think James Retropixel had something like this because he eventually, I think, for the first charity stream, I think was streaming off his MacBook or Mac Air or something. I think he had something like this. So that's why I kind of started looking into it, and it's the reason why I bought this dock in here. Because essentially gives me 5 USB 3.0 ports, but just by plugging this guy in. I think my thing originally has 2. Gives me additional Ethernet ports, AV, another Thunderbolt. So I'm wondering if I can actually do another display if I have like a VGA. I mean, I wonder if I could do 2 display. That's something I have to play around with. Yeah.
There are people still in the chat. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know how long ago those messages are from.
According to Joe, they're probably recording right about now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to figure out what to do with this thing and whether one of these guys.
I would honestly use them for all my controllers right now. I need to get me a couple of them right now because I want to put all my wired controllers, just like by systems. So like NES in a bin, Super Nintendo in a bin, 64 by a bin.
Mm-hmm. Like it'd be great for a closet if I had a closet that it could sit in, but like it's an eyesore right now, and it's not like putting stuff on top of it doesn't make sense because it's a little flimsy. Like it'll make a good storage for something. It has up to this point, but
Yeah, those things are a little risky to move. Like just like holding the individual bits. I mean,
they're not. He's saying. I gotta take down the puzzles.
Hey, this is nice.
just for the sake of a potential topic, any of you ever watch Power Rangers when you were a kid?
Oh, of course.
Yes.
First, after though, Jason left, I gave up.
Jason, yeah. Okay. For
That's,
some reason, it took me longer than it should have to remember the original Red Ranger's name.
he was my favorite of the group.
Yeah, I've been watching it again on Netflix recently.
I watched it a few years ago. I still enjoy it. I thought the first 3 seasons until like they left, I thought they were still enjoyable, and then they kind of get some stupid like robe costume.
The Ninjetti.
Yeah, I was like, this is crap. That's honestly when I stopped watching it.
Yeah, with Ninjor and Rito Revolto.
I was like, this is crap.
Yeah, Ninjor gives them the power of ninja.
I like Power Rangers so much I watched the spin-off crap, like VR Troopers and Big Bad Beetle Wars.
So
That's how much I was like, I'll put up with this crap so you can watch more Power Rangers.
Yeah, I watched frickin' Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad and that Mystic Knights garbage that I can't even remember the full name of. But yeah. I'm actually seeing all new stuff that I've never seen before now because it got banned in Canada for a while in '94. So like mid-season 2, like right after that Zed's Monster Bash or whatever the hell Halloween episode, I got no more episodes of that as a kid.
I remember because I was gonna be out of town for like vacation with my family, and the White Ranger was supposed to be Tommy was supposed to be signing autographs or something like that. It's
Jason
whatever
David
they're
Frank?
yeah, they said they're booking it as it, but I think he didn't show up, or they couldn't get him, so they just had someone with the White Ranger costume signing autographs the entire time. Because eventually someone I knew actually went and they got the autograph and it just says Tommy the White Ranger. It's not signed as Jason David Frank. Like it's like a 8x11 autograph photo. I was like, for a while, I thought I was like, oh shit, he signed it. All of a sudden, like as I got older, I'm like, that's probably just somebody like wearing a White Ranger, costume.
Yep.
Yeah.
They can't be lying if they don't put the actor's name.
Yeah. Tommy, are you gonna take your helmet off? Nope, I'm good. It's the hot summer. Nah, I'm fine. I'll just leave it on.
Yep.
I'm morphed. No.
Yeah. It's funny because I never knew that after the movie came out and season 3 started, they completely disregarded the movie and did the story over again.
How so?
In the Ninja Quest 4-parter in season 3, after that weird masked rider backdoor pilot that never actually went off the ground. God, those first 3 episodes are terrible. But anyway, they did that where they get their ninja costumes again and they get the new Zords. They lose the old ones and have to go find the power.
You know that mild racism of the Ranger being selected by their their skin didn't bother me, even though I kind of realized it when I was a kid. I was like,
well, they did kind of flip that when they recast them.
Well, for the new movie, right, where the black guy was the Blue Ranger.
Yeah, They seem to do that a lot, where the Blue Ranger is a black actor, a lot.
Too afraid to tread that line, you know. Asian girl. Trini is the other ranger.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. But they made Adam the Black Ranger and Aisha the Yellow Ranger in that one.
Mm-hmm. I did not like that new movie.
Oh god, no. It was awful.
Yeah.
That's one of those things where it's like, who in the hell is this movie for?
One of my buddies tried to tell me that was decent, and they also said they enjoyed the second Turtles movie, but I have yet to watch that one. I did not like the first one very much.
Yeah, after putting myself through 5 Transformers movies, I am not watching those Turtles movies.
I've only seen 2 Power Rangers movies. The original one and with Ivan Ooze, and then the new one.
So you missed out on Turbo.
Yep.
I only saw that movie. I never saw the season because, again, banned in Canada, at least on the channel I had.
Mm-hmm.
It was continuing on Fox, but I didn't have Fox as a kid, so until I was like 9, and then I caught like the tail end of Lost Galaxy.
It was no, I liked them.
Yeah.
It honestly was and I never saw the crossover Turtles Power Rangers episode.
I keep forgetting that's the thing that exists.
And maybe what Venus is like the female turtles, I think was part of themselves too.
Maybe.
I think so. That's also when I was out of Turtles, and when they started incorporating, not to say like, you know, sex or anything, but like I think I was checked out when Venus was created, and I was like, yeah. You know.
Yeah, because once you get past the original 4 Turtles, it gets a little odd.
Yeah. You know, and kind of weird that, you know, the turtle had like not breasts, but like the breasts, like a chest, if you will, you know?
Yeah.
I was like, this is weird, you know, like, you know.
Yeah, turtle bumps.
Yeah, turtle bumps. I was like, yeah, this is kind of weird.
Yep.
But I don't know. It was, I think, because that's also when they were wearing like hooded bandanas as opposed to, I'm like, this just doesn't look cool anymore, you know. I understand they changed it up. I know that.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm not a fan of the new look Turtles personally, and what they're trying to do with the new Turtles.
With that new show coming out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
It doesn't look very good.
No, my nephews got my old turtle figurines. They didn't know what to do with them because they look like the I guess Nickelodeon ones.
I actually thought the new Nickelodeon one was pretty good for a while there. I just stopped watching because I kept on forgetting when the episodes were on Sundays. So I just stopped watching them, but actually I enjoyed them. And there was like a crossover episode where, because the original voice actor for Donatello is original voice actor for Raphael was the voice of Donatello on the Nickelodeon series there. So they did actually a crossover episode where they had like the Nickelodeon Turtles went back into like, I don't know if they warped into it, but like they had the original voice actors for the original cartoon too. And they had like kind of a crossover episode with that, and I thought that was pretty interesting. It's just I kept forgetting when it was on a Sunday, and I was just, you know. But as much as Raphael's my favorite turtle, I don't think he needs to be the leader. Like that's what they're essentially doing with the new one. He's the leader of the turtles now. Leo is the cool one, and I'm like. He's no longer the leader. You have a structure. It's been successful for years. Stick with it. You know, it's like don't mess with the formula that works. And they're trying to give like the brothers all different ages. Like Michelangelo is the youngest brother. I think Donatello still is known as the nerd, but they made him maybe more nerdy. Leo's the cool one. And Raphael is the oldest brother, but he's the leader of the group, and the brothers respect him. And I'm like,
how does that change the origin, though? Well, they don't have to be the same age when they were transformed. Actually, that doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I also don't like the looks like of the design and everything, like the animation.
Odd.
Yeah.
Then again, as long as kids like it and it's a halfway decent show, who cares?
I know. Granted, the Turtles for me were 30 years ago. That was my turtles, basically. I'm not saying that. I see those turtles that Nickelodeon's. That's what they're going with now. We've had this formula for turtles for 30 years, basically, and you're saying, "No, we're gonna switch it up now. We're gonna try this," and that's fine. I'm not gonna watch it regardless. But then I see the turtles for Injustice 2, and I'm like, that is fantastic. I'm granted, I'm waiting for the complete edition of Injustice 2. But if I already had Injustice, I would pick it up immediately. That pack, none of the other DLC packs got my interest at all.
Yeah,
that one did immediately, and I've been watching gameplay footage of it with people streaming it.
I think it's out.
The DLC pack for the Turtles came out last week.
Last week, okay.
Yeah, and it's fantastic. I absolutely So it is. You select the turtle, and then you can I guess you can summon them just to come and do Michelangelo kick a skateboard so you can trip your opponent, But
so you pick who you are, and then the other guys are the tag in stuff.
They're only there for a split second for a combo add-in, basically, just to have Raphael throw his thigh or Michelangelo kick a skateboard at somebody,
That works. That's probably the best way you can do that.
But essentially, you can pick, your turtle if you want. If you want to be Leo, because the last Mortal Kombat kind of had that formula where it has different fighting styles. They had at least 3 for each character, and different moves do different, combos. And they did it a little bit for the Sector Cyrax smoke character where. They call it Triborg, but essentially when you select one of the 3 characters, you either got Sector, Cyrax, or Smoke, and their moves are based off closer to who they are as the cyborg, if you will. And I think that's essentially what they're doing with the turtles. You pick what turtle, and then each turtle has, I think Raphael is maybe the fastest, but he has the shortest weapons, while Donatello and Leo have the longer reach. I'll
bring this up just because very kind of minor controversy, I think, because it's not actually something that's happening. But did you see the thing that PETA was going after the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, asking them to make the turtles eat only vegan pizza?
No, I did not see that.
I thought that was kind of funny. Even as a vegan, I find that funny. But then I thought about it. I'm like, that would actually be a funny little side gag if they did that for one of the turtles. I wouldn't expect them to do it for all of them, but that would be a good way, if they did that as the kind of side gag for Michelangelo instead of the weird pizza.
No, that seems more like a Donatello thing to me.
Yeah, or Donatello. One of those. But that would be.
Because he's the smart one. You would think maybe we're worried about my cholesterol or something like that. I don't wanna.
Or the ethics thing, maybe. But
yeah.
Either way,
I could see because Michelangelo's the guy who put Butterfinger on a pizza, basically, and eat it. That's exactly who when I think of.
He'll eat anything. It doesn't matter
as long as it's pizza.
Yeah.
But no, that's always kind of been the whole Turtles thing is they'll eat anything on the pizza because even that original cartoon was that was. I think Angry Video Game Nerd had a party and they were eating all the weird topping pizzas or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that would be actually kind of cool if they did that, even if it was just kind of a side gag, as long as it wasn't disrespectful. I don't know.
Honestly, I could honestly see that being the thing, but I wouldn't be well, I don't know. I would say maybe that, or you could maybe Raphael would even be the point, basically.
Yeah, it would be funny. That would be kind of funny if it was Raphael.
Yeah.
Kind of like how they less successfully did that thing where they made Knuckles a feminist in Sonic Boom.
I didn't play any Sonic Boom, so I couldn't.
No, it was in one of the cartoons. Okay. I just saw a clip of it.
Because I could see Raphael. I honestly, over the last Nickelodeon run, Raphael had his own pet turtle that he took care of and eventually became Spike. But I could see that basically with even Raphael doing the 2.
Yeah, the funny thing is you can see it with almost any of them.
Mm-hmm.
It just kind of works. But just like with that, how you won't like, I don't expect like everyone to turn vegan just because someone turns vegan. Like I don't expect everyone to do that now that I've gone vegan. Who gives a shit? Like ideally, yes, but yeah, expectations, reality.
Well,
But,
I also think too you can make funny jokes of it too. Basically,
Yeah.
like how you have to always order the one pizza basically that no one's gonna like. That's
Yeah.
always kind of like. I mean, like that's always there's always somebody like that who orders like a weirdo pizza. You know,
Yeah.
and like you just couldn't, you couldn't just have pepperoni, could you?
Well,
You know,
yeah,
like,
it's like it would be like the reason I said Michelangelo because like, it would be that one rather than like something like chocolate and anchovy. It would be that.
see, the only turtle I think it doesn't work for is Michelangelo. I mean, I could see it, but like I don't know, just in my mind, just because I still have that picture in his mind that he will eat anything that's a pizza.
Yeah, I could see him being like he'll eat the vegan pizza because it's pizza. He doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll eat every other pizza too. Like everyone else, like it'll be like probably Donatello, and then everyone's kind of complaining that he gets the vegan pizza and it makes the order complicated or something. And then Mikey will be just like, "Who cares? It's pizza. It's tasty."
Mm-hmm.
But I think that would be fun to have for like one turtle at least, because the PETA thing is like it's all or nothing with them, which is never going to work. But even having it just kind of as a background gag, as long as it's not super disrespectful to veganism, then it gets it in people's minds, and that would work just as well. And it would also prepare people for like, you can go vegan, but don't expect all your friends to do it. That's just going to be a bad time, you know? It would be kind of like a fun arc, like if they like throughout the seasons they make fun of it for the first little bit, and then they're all just kind of having it, and then no one cares. Later on,
you don't even have to make an episode. I think just be a joke would be,
yeah, it's like it doesn't have to be its own story arc. It can just be like this background plot that's going on. Yeah, I thought that was slightly interesting. That went on for a lot longer of a discussion than I was planning on it or expecting it to.
Good topic of discussion.
Yeah, good topic of discussion. Also, I'll reveal this here just for the sake of it, just have the discussion thing. After I did the categories in the Discord, I stealth changed discussion to discuss.
I saw that
a couple weeks ago, and I was just like, I'm gonna do that and see if anyone notices or comments on it, and no one said a thing.
I saw it. I didn't say anything.
Yeah, but I thought that would be funny.
Seen Musty pulling like random things off from off camera.
Yep.
Got a lot of stuff in this basement here.
Yeah.
Trying to make it as empty as possible for showing off.
That's the end game. What I'm doing now is trying to move everything against this wall so I can rotate the sectional over against this wall.
So then you have to take down all the photos of any family and all that stuff. Fun stuff.
There's all kinds of suggestions that our realtor is advising us on.
It's funny. You have to stage the house, and it can be. You want it to be open, but not too open.
Yeah. The big thing she says is like every time your eyes have to stop, that is one, like every distraction that you have like that, every time that their eyes stop, they're not thinking about the space.
Yeah, they're not thinking about the house, they're thinking about the thing they're looking at.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they said on the other side of the coin, I guess if you have a completely empty house, people can't imagine anything. Can't imagine there's stuff in it.
Ryan.
Yeah.
He was looking down the entire time, so I just figured I had to say something. Derek, if you're watching the archive.
There's no old Halloween
What's
costume.
what's the mark here? What's the timestamp for him though?
Well, I thought Derek, he watches everything at 1.5 speed anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You'll see it. Just look for around sometime around noon tomorrow.
Yeah. And we are past the 3-hour mark. Just put that out there.
Is it 11:20-ish?
Well, it's 12:40 for me.
Yeah. 40 after whatever your time zone.
I've got 19% left. Yeah, I got my box of things that are going to Midwest. Here. Like 4 people. I don't think I'm gonna have much of a trade. Like in the past, I've brought like a huge bin full of trade stuff, and no one.
I got a bunch of decent, like, it's not like really rare, but it's really desirables. I got like a lot of, like, you know, where people these games sell, and they're not super expensive, but they're like $20-$30 a piece, you know.
Yeah.
One of my mega collector friends sold me like 130 Genesis games for like next to nothing. I still have to try to unload those.
Good stuff in there.
Some of it. I wouldn't say like. I don't know.
Anything complete?
I think I kept all that stuff. Like just ridiculous. I don't. It's a lot of it's junk. To be honest. But it's. I don't know if I can get on camera.
Yeah, you want to.
Chris here.
Yeah, there you go.
There's some
ridiculous box here.
Let's see.
What's in the box?
So, like.
Eyeglass.
Yeah, it's a bunch of junk.
I picked that up from the box.
I'm like one of the only people that likes Sonic 3D Blast.
Actually, I wouldn't mind getting a complete copy of it.
Yeah, that's the problem. I want all this. He's selling all this loose crap, and I wanted that.
It's not that expensive a game. That's the reason why.
Yeah, Green Dog.
What is that one?
Green Dog. I think the guys.
Yeah, I'll pick up the occasional game loose if I can't find it complete, or if it's just cheap or hard to find.
If it's stupid expensive for the Genesis, I don't have a problem buying it loose.
Right. He had he had a copy of Elemental Master, and then I think loose, and I'm probably just gonna try to case for it, like an aftermarket case for it.
I mean, I have to make a list of my loose games for Genesis that I love, or I really like, and hopefully I can find like a guy like there was the last year at Midwest who was selling Genesis sleeves, just like the inserts for the case, so you can just buy whatever Pat Riley's basketball or Tommy Lasorda's baseball and just swap out the case covers.
Yeah, but people on Etsy want way too much for their cases with the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the only one I thought about getting one from Elemental Master because I think that's the more expensive game.
Mm-hmm.
For their everything, probably on there. Like, not too much for everything.
Yeah, it's a problem. But yeah, it's a bunch of junk. I'm trying to sell it for under what all retails for, but no takers.
A missing puzzle piece.
What was that?
That's perfect. It was a puzzle that my wife had done. She got down to the last one.
That seems like it always happens whenever you're cleaning or you're organizing.
Yeah, well, my son also likes to. He wants to be a part of it. So it got to the point where we were doing this, and I was like, well, I'm going to make it so we don't bother with that one in the future. And so I drew a circle around where the piece was. Well, There's the piece.
Yeah.
So. Hooray.
Grover Cleveland?
It's. Yeah, these are campaign buttons. It says, like, there's a Bernie button. But yeah, Grover Cleveland's got one in here. She'll be pleased. All it took was moving.
Usually what it takes with those. Yeah, I was just pulling up my games for sale list to look at that to see if I knew anything that was missing. I probably have to change a lot. But there's a short list on here for Xbox One games if you want to hear those.
Sure.
Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. The Evil Within. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD. Mega Man Legacy Collection with all the stickers and everything. The Division, and The Walking Dead Season 2, which is sealed.
Sealed.
None of those are worth very much.
Yeah, I just that package from Square Enix has Final Fantasy Type 0 in it.
Okay.
So that one, yeah. I was gonna say if you said Ori and the Blind Forest, I would have been like done.
Yeah, I would have been happy to get that too, but they never released it in Canada.
Really?
And it's like $40 to import it.
Oh wow. Because it's like I had it and then I finished it and then I was like, well, I'll use it for good. You know, it was getting good trade value, so I let it go. And now I'm like, I kind of want it back.
Yeah, I like having physical representations of games like that I really enjoyed. Do I need to repeat what I just said?
Yeah, I lost it.
Yeah, I just said I like having physical representations for games like that I really enjoyed. Like, the only physical representation I have for that is the little download card from my bundle. But any of the other games on there, anything?
No, I don't think so.
That's fine.
I've been really like, I mean, you saw today, like 3 PS4 games. Like I haven't. Maybe I'm perpetuating the what has now become a joke.
The Purge.
No, there's just not Xbox titles.
Oh yeah. Several of those are in there just because I don't want that version of them. Like Mega Man Legacy Collection, I rebought at a substantial discount on PS4. Final Fantasy Type 0, I'm just getting rid of all the Final Fantasy games ever in general. Just because it's not a series I can get into. I'm keeping Tactics until I try it. But that and Evil Within and Dark Souls. It's like, I don't care for this particular system with these.
Yeah, Dark Souls is turning into a PS4 or a PlayStation franchise for me. Like I had 3, and I ended up again got good trade value for it, so I moved that.
Yeah, there are certain things that I just am kind of tempted to buy on other systems, even if I already have them, just for play preference. Like, actually, ironically, it's going the other way now. Like getting things I have on PlayStation on Xbox because I would rather play it on there.
Like I want to get Rise of the Tomb Raider. Because apparently well, that's the thing. I don't want to get it on there. I know that it's Pro enhanced, but the X enhancement is supposed to be amazing.
Yeah.
That's what I understand.
Yeah, but like I was even looking today at I bought the trilogy on PS3 for Mass Effect when it was like $3. But the thing is that I would have to turn on my PS3, which I don't want to do.
Yeah.
I don't want to go through that. So I'm tempted looking at the Xbox sale, going like, it's $9, but I only am missing 3. But then again, they might remaster them, so I'm probably not going to do that. But I was also looking at the Game of the Year edition for Dragon Age Inquisition. Even though I already have the regular edition digitally on PS4. And I haven't played either one, so... But yeah, Xbox has just been much more appealing to me recently just because of customer goodwill, honestly.
Yeah. That's one thing they can hang their hat on right now.
Yeah, like
The
I've...
only thing they can.
Yeah. That and the X enhancements for people that have that.
Yeah. Like, that's a huge selling point now.
This is their only selling point.
Well, I think that's what they're going for.
I guess
Like,
might as well. If that's your strong suit, market it.
Oh.
It's, hey, this is now the best place to play these third-party games. We don't have first-party.
No, that and look how that and their hardware is usually top notch. At least specs has best specs.
And their online service is more stable.
Yeah.
But then again, I think Nintendo's always shown that games. I think games are most important. Software is most important.
Games, yeah. Software moves consoles. There's no doubt.
Yeah. And Mario outsold all of the Battlefield platforms for Battlefront. Was it Battlefront 2?
Well, that's not shocking. That game got completely trashed online.
But all platforms. That's the thing.
Yeah. That's not really shocking because it got trashed online by everybody. You're comparing a game that no one was interested in after the first week of people talking about it, and then one of the most anticipated games for a system that has barely any games for it. I'm not saying that's not a good barometer, but I'm saying that's a little bit of an odd comparison, just given interest. Of course, a Mario game is going to sell more than that.
Well, your attach rate on that game alone is going to be high. It's expected, right?
Yeah.
Like if there are 13 million Switches and only 4 million Mario copies sold, there's a problem.
Actually, that's really good.
Selling 4 million, yes.
For 13 million console, that's really good. But if you're selling how many Switches? Because he said already outsold the Wii U, right?
Oh yeah, I mean, yes, it has already.
Like 17 million? I can't remember.
And it sold 9 million. I think it sold 9 million in 2017. In that short period of time, it sold 9 million copies of Mario.
Yep.
Yeah.
So over half the fan base has a copy of that.
And I'll keep you presented because your logo will be talking instead of you at that point.
Oh, yeah.
So I had a question. Should I be afraid that because I think Will and Dean and all these guys with at these conventions, I'm kind of afraid there aren't going to be enough games to go around. Because I think last time I tried to get some, I was looking for a bunch of the Phantasy Star games, and I think Dean bought them all up at PRGE.
Well, now's your chance because he has them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, don't have to worry about that for Midwest. They should be all there.
Now's the time to look for Evo.
Yeah. I think he bought Luffy a box. I was like,
he bought Evo too at Portland too.
Yeah, he bought a couple of really rare, pretty expensive games. I think Will's. Will, I think. I think he's going to PRGE, and he buys like $200 or $300 games. He buys very expensive games and shows them on Twitter.
Yeah, but you can buy that from him in a year. He'll sell it to you in a year.
Yeah, didn't he just
hold on to your stuff for long?
Didn't he just get Hagane?
Yep.
Oh God. Well, I have Turrican. I have Turrican on my Super NT, so I will not be buying that. That's
Turrican too, like Super Turrican.
yeah, but I think it's
Repro.
yeah, it's a ROM. I think it's just a ROM. It's built into the Super NT.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
I got that first one. It's pretty good.
Right now, my list is kind of Dreamcast heavy at the moment. But my actually probably the most desirable game right now is a hack, or I really want the Mario GoldenEye.
Oh yeah.
I really want that. I know like there's a person on Etsy because I watched Riggs. He reviewed it. He bought a repo because he didn't want to make it. So I'm hoping that there's someone there selling it, and if not, I'll just buy it after the convention. So I'm holding off to then, because it's what 6-7 weeks away, 7 weeks away. So
Yeah.
I can wait that long. But my list right now is very Dreamcast heavy.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna. After I shut off all that stuff, I'm really gonna have to save for that.
Stay the hell away from Dreamcast.
Yes, I thought that was pretty expensive, or at least like the better stuff for it.
Yeah. You never see Dreamcast stuff floating around. It sucks.
At stores, especially.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's a good amount of vendors at Portland last year that actually had decent stuff, and I got a lot of the Dreamcast stuff I wanted. There's just a couple of things that like are lingering around, like Jet Set Radio. I was going back to the table that I was going to make an offer on $10 for it, and right as I went to go pick it up, someone paid $10 for it, and I'm like, ugh. So that was one of the things I lost at the very end.
I'm really lucky in that when I got my Dreamcast at a thrift store, 2 of the games that came with it were Jet Set Radio or Jet Grind Radio and Power Stone. Power Stone didn't come with the manual, but the Jet Grind Radio was complete, and
I'm still hoping my buddy can find that copy for me, because he has yet to unbox from his move. He told me as soon as he finds it, he's gonna hand it over. So I'm hoping he can find it, because I really want that. I bought Power Stone 2 in Portland, and I saw because I knew the completionist was looking for it there, and then he was like right around the table, and I was like, I made a bundle and I snagged it up from underneath him. So stick it to him. Take that, Gerard.
Made him the incompletionist.
Mm-hmm. I saw his Dreamcast list. It was trash. He didn't deserve to have Power Stone 2. When you put WWF Royal Rumble by Acclaim, your list is trash. It's garbage.
Hey, it's his list. That's what he would say.
And I would say your list is garbage. I just know, like, I got a hot tip from Eric. He told me, like, I think he maybe even said it on Hangouts too. Like, because I had it's on my list here. Where is it here? Sorry, lost the name. It's off of my head. Hydro Thunder. You have to get the new Hydro Thunder, because I guess there's a bug that it's a game breaking bug in the original one. That's why they had to go back and fix it, and there's a sticker or something. The label is marked as new Hydro Thunder. That's the one you want to buy. Okay,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I have to be on. That's the Hydro Thunder I'm looking for the Dreamcast. And you know what game for the PS3 I kind of want? There's a couple PS3 games I'm looking for. I would like to get the Tomb Raider trilogy that was released, where they kind of redid the first game, I think, and then a couple of the PS2 ones, I think.
I think they basically just bundled up 3 individual games that were already released. It was Anniversary, which was the remake of 1. And Legend and Underworld, or Under something.
Yeah. I'm looking for that, and I'm looking for the Simpsons game for the PS3 too.
My greatest shame for Dreamcast purchases is at that same thrift store, they had this big bin of $2 each Dreamcast games.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed nothing out of it. I even took games back. Like, I returned stuff. I got Rainbow Six out of there, and I returned it.
That's a shame.
Mostly because that version of Rainbow Six is just hot garbage.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think I have that version. I don't think I paid much for it.
The controls are so bad with one analog.
Butter.
I think I have one of the Resident Evil games for it. I think a Last Samurai something or other. I can't remember.
Yeah.
I would like to get Jet Set Radio.
Yeah, Jet Grind Radio is awesome.
Yeah, you can get Jet Grind Radio. I want Jet Set Radio.
That's just
Japanese, wasn't like
very mildly confusing title change. I really want them to make a new title in that series. I think everyone does.
Yeah, it's called Sunset Overdrive.
Not quite. I couldn't get into that game. I don't know what it was.
The thing that bothers me about that game is that since it cloud syncs your save, you cannot go back and start over unless you start it under a different gamer tag.
Huh. I think the thing that sorry, go ahead.
So like I haven't played my character in months, years, maybe at least a year, if not longer. And I don't know how far along I am. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of want to get back to like a tutorial so I can understand what I need to be doing. I tried to delete the save stuff, but I can't delete the cloud. So every time I load up my gamer tag, it's like syncing with the cloud, and I can't stop the sync fast enough. I don't even know that I don't think I'm capable of stopping the sync, but I just can't do it.
I think the thing that bugs me about that game is that it forces you to remain off the ground, and it punishes you if you are on the ground. Rather than making you want to grind all the time, it just forces you to.
There you go, it's up there now. All of that. I gotta get this TV out of here.
Lift with your back.
Yeah. And take it up the stairs.
And jolt it up the knees. By the knees.
That's right.
I did it.
Doesn't make it right.
I'm just saying, I did it by myself.
With a 32-inch?
27.
When I move, I want to get a PVM, but not till then.
Yeah, I thought about it, but now I'm kind of like off it. I'm fine with my Trinitron.
I like my Trinitron. I was actually thinking about, so one of the places we're looking at has a projector already mounted. So I was like, well, how can I? It's not a 4K projector, right? So I was trying to think of like, how could I still hook up all my systems so that if we're playing in here, it can use the projector, but if we're playing in a room that has the 4K TV, can use that. So it was like one of those matrices, right? Like you need like a six input, 2 output, and actually a 6 input, 3 output would be great because I could go. One output can go into the projector. One output can go through my Elgato into a 1080p input, and then one can go directly from the Matrix into the 4K enabled ones because I don't have the ability to stream 4K because of my card. The Elgato doesn't do that. This model doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, if we don't get this house, then none of that matters. And then it was like, well, maybe I could just upgrade to a 4K projector. And I was looking at the price on those, and it's insane. Well, it's not insane. It's more than I want to spend.
All right, guys.
Yeah, I need
It's
to
a little after midnight here. I'm gonna call it a night for tonight, guys.
Okay. Fair enough.
That's
Thanks
fine.
for watching me rearrange my room.
That's fun.
Made some major headway here
Yeah.
after sitting around for a couple hours.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everyone.
Sweet. All right.
That's
Night.
it.
Bye, guys.